All right, welcome everyone. I have special guest Curran tonight. Is that right? Special guest
You got
Curran
it. You
tonight.
got
Is that
it.
right? Special guest. Okay, I gotta mute the thing. There's echo. Okay, I gotta mute the thing. There's echo. Okay, I gotta mute the thing. There's echo. All right, so how does it sound so far here? Echo. All right, so how
Everything
does it sound
sounds
so
good
far
on
here?
my end.
Echo.
So
All right, so how
everything
does it sound
sounds
so
good
far?
on. I'm
Sweet.
also gonna load up your stream and see how I sound on that end.
I think you probably sound better because I fixed the audio. Hopefully this time. Uh, Anybody who's tuning in, please let me know if it's still messed up. But I think it should be fixed now. And then, unfortunately, we had that very echo during the first few seconds there. But I am going to try tonight. Curran, where is it? This card.
Oh my god. Shriekmaw!
And
What?
here and hear me out. I know this is one of those wacky ideas. Like last week, it was playing Yorian for no reason. Well, not for no reason, but for mostly no reason. And adding the devoted druid combo, which should be, if I'm being honest, is fun, but probably makes the deck worse. And then I don't think you got a chance to try that, huh?
I did not really try it, no.
Okay, so yeah, it's more fun than anything else. I think I strangely got two 5-0s with it last week, and I actually posted yesterday. Of all the changes I made to this list, all it took was just Yorion and Devoted Druid to get me on the Magic Legacy Reddit, right? The semi spice or whatever.
Yeah,
The first time in 3 years or whatever it is. All it took was Yorion and Devoted Druid. So a little bit, a little bit cool that happened. Too bad it wasn't the full spice, but I think their standards for that is just absurdly high if you're tribal.
I was sad that you didn't get full spice either, to be honest. Like, you
Yeah,
did
go ahead.
quite a bit. You did quite a bit to change the skeleton and all that. I don't know.
Yeah, Inigo told me, messaged me. He's like, frankly, in his words, straight up insulting.
Indeed, indeed.
Okay,
But talk to me about this Shriek Mob bullshit that we're on right now. What is this?
okay. Before I do that, let me actually change one thing back. I think I want the second Birch Lord. I'm probably gonna flip flop on this forever. The fourth
Yeah.
Shepherd versus the second Birch Lord, but the logic for trying the Shriek Maws tonight is because I was thinking about it, and actually, I was looking at that Reddit thing, and 1 second, let me bring it up actually for the screen for everybody to see. Here's the Reddit page. 5-0s, and actually, I caught it from seeing this smog list that I had run into a few times. Actually, this opponent, um, and they were running two Shriek Maws, and I was like, well, this is not the first time I think I've seen Shriek Maw in their 5-0 list. So it's like maybe obviously they have some synergy with it with the where's that card? Feign Death, right? But we're not doing anything that cute. What we want to do with it is draw a card off of it with Glimpse of Nature. But more importantly, it can be found off Once Upon a Time. So I think there was a point where like I wouldn't
Whoa, I didn't even think about that. Sorry, go on.
even. So there was a point where I wouldn't have even considered it because we want historically speaking, our deck wants flexible removal. It was Abrupt Decay, rest in peace. That card will probably never see play in our deck ever again, sadly. Um, and then it was Assassin's Trophy, like the defining weekend of this deck, I guess, is Eternal Weekend 2021, right? Like that's kind of the breakout event where we place multiple players into the top eight. But since then, the printing of Boseiju, which continues to reap rewards, I guess. We've been able to try new removal spells because you don't need the flexibility you're not just priced into Assassin's Trophy or before that Abrupt Decay anymore. So we had success with like Snuff Out, and then eventually I copied a Ninjas player and like tried Murderous Cut. Turned out to be very good. And then today, yeah, I just had the idea. Oh, why don't we just try Shriek Maul? Because it can be found off once upon a time. You can draw a card off of it with Glimpse of Nature. It's a 5 drop that's like relevant body for a natural relate. So a lot of relevant moving parts there. And if nothing else, the floor is it's still 2 mana, Doomblade, so to speak, right? Albeit at sorcery speed.
I'm interested to see how this goes. I think it's definitely worth at least a test league, if not more.
Yeah, so the person who I actually consulted with regards to the Murderous Cut was Max Gilmore, and he actually said he loved the idea because one, he just hates Snuff Out because historically speaking, he's tried like Snuff Out in Delver shells, and the life loss is like quite relevant in the mirror, being in Grixis or whatnot, right? And then so he loved the idea of Murderous Cut because he knows elves, aside from Reclaimer, right? And that's kind of like it being a 3/4 is kind of the cherry on top more than anything else. It Elves doesn't for the most part use the graveyard. So if your opponent wants to board in graveyard hate against us, by all means, right?
100%. Please bring in your surgicals. Please keep doing that.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of surgical extraction, my opponent the other night, it was either last night or the night before, I don't remember. On Delver, brought in surgical, and I almost got my Cradle license revoked because I almost lost to this player.
Oh no.
Because they swept my board, I bounced my visionary, and you gotta. So you can imagine what happened. I had 2 visionaries in play, right? So one went to the yard, and they got me with the surgical. It's like the
No.
worst case scenario, right? Where they got value off the surgical.
That's so unfortunate
It really
because
is.
you know they're going to be like, I'm going to keep bringing in surgical. Well,
Yeah, but for the most, I mean, I have lost to these players before, but it just feels really bad when it does happen. Luckily, I won, so the Cradle suspension, license suspension, license suspension has been postponed for at least another day. That said, I
always going to push back.
say that again.
Always got to push that date back, you know?
And even then, you can always get reinstated. I think with the other cards on the sideboard, I think there is some interest in me trying maybe even a second Force of Vigor. What do you think? Over a crop. And the reason being is twofold. I think Moonstompy is like quite popular at the moment, which by default means Merit Lage is kind of on the downtick. And number two, I think Force of Vigor, having played that card in some capacity like lately because I think it's like pretty good at the moment. At least one copy. It is a messed up card when it resolves, as you probably know full well.
Oh, absolutely. I also played one for the showcase, and it came up against Root Moon Stompy, and it was like incredible when it did because it
It
blew up like a Chalice and a Chrome Mox, and
oh
actually
jeez.
set them back on mana.
Yeah, it if this resolves, it's always like a 10 in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Sorry, I cut out for a second. Could you repeat what you just said? I like what's it called my
Oh,
headphone
all
got
I was
disconnected for a second.
I was just saying that Force of Vigor is just a fantastic card. Just solidifying that point.
Hmm. So I think besides that, I think the rest is like pretty stock. I mean, if I really wanted like to hedge against the league metagames, maybe I play Mindbreak Trap or whatnot. But I actually think me personally, I think 6 discard is like very good against majority, not all, but majority of the combo spells you're gonna face. Obviously, combo I think is a little bit down at the moment because of this zombie decks. So what do you think? Do you want to play trap or do you want to play discard? I know you hate trap just as much as I do.
God, the question of the evening: to play trap or not to play trap.
I
Uh,
know we're gonna get hosed by Tony Scapone, but I mean that's just one player, right?
yeah, that's just what. Plus, last time I played him, I had a duress board and I got there anyway, and two. So
There
you
you
know
go.
what? Just
Just run it
slam it
as
as
is.
yeah,
Okay,
and
I
let's get some Shriek Mom mileage. I'm so excited.
so am I. I've been kind of like sitting on this all day, right? And then good thing we're doing this stream together. So I'm glad you're here to witness either some glory, so to speak, right? It might not be the best, but it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun no matter what. I think.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. With that said, I'll go ahead and like queue up, I guess. All right. And don't mind my coffee here. I'm didn't have a chance to grab coffee earlier. I had to go into work earlier today, halfway into the day, just to take care of some stuff. So, no Starbucks run.
I'm drinking beer, so I'm headed the opposite direction
See, if
at
you
this
had
time.
told me that, I probably would have grabbed an. Actually, it's still not too late for me to grab a beer. I might do that after this coffee, though. So, I want to shout out some of the guests here on Twitch chat. HC Fox, our resident Stifle Knot and Hydra expert. And then Answer Key Gaming. Shout out to Answer Key Gaming, by the way. I know they did well this past week, Saturday, I believe, in for their legacy event, playing one of Jorg's essentially a list that was modeled off of one of Jorg's recent lists, naming the two hooves. I personally think you save a spot by playing the Progenitus main, but I think Jurg has been omitting it lately, but definitely a not the worst option. I'm not a fan of it personally because I like the flexibility, but definitely could be a lot worse.
Oh man, salt for round one.
I know
Let's
we're playing
go.
this Legacy's number one villain here.
Also, shout out to HC Fox, whom I know personally and have played many paper battles with over the years.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, he and I go way back,
So,
and he is a classic villain of mine.
so is HC Fox in the Portland area then?
Part of the time, yeah, he moves around, but he has spent quite a bit of time in Portland.
Mm.
And we have met at plenty of locals. So,
So the crazy thing is, the few times I've played against Matthias, they've never salted. Maybe because they know I'm streaming, but it's strange. And then they wait for me to be off stream, I guess, and then assault at me.
oh, he's in Albuquerque now. All
Oh
right. Well,
wow!
I hope you're enjoying the sun down there, my friend.
All right, there. I'm glad I played the Visionary over the Arbor. Right, that could have been a disaster. It's not great, but I mean, at least we drew out the Visionary. Oh, that's kind of bad.
I love this matchup. It's so fun.
This matchup is unfortunately what is it called? What was I gonna say? It was a tough loss to Brian Cole in the final. Oh, nice! Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, Brian is a super cool guy. I haven't had the pleasure to play against or meet Brian personally, but I know he's like a big fan of the way I've innovated elves over the years. So, and kudos to Brian, who has what's it called it, shouted me out and supported me over the last I would say a year or so.
Yeah, Brian's good people.
Okay, so here, notably, definitely gonna play the forest, and then I think because we have all, what is it called? I think
One
because
drops.
one drops, I think we're just gonna get the shepherd here and just like, cross our fingers for a turn, so to speak.
Yeah, Trinisphere is still annoying though. Where's a Besage you when you need one?
Yeah, that would be great.
Do love that they're at 9 though, just off casting a million
That
spells.
is good. That is definitely good.
Oh, that's what you want. That's what you want to see.
I think here. Ugh. God. All right, we're gonna go this first, I guess.
Are we just casting Grist here?
I think
Right?
so. I think so.
Yeah, I think it's Grist Insect, probably.
That sounds correct to me. I don't think we actually care about that. If they attack us, like we just. I don't even think we block. I just take it.
Depends on where the attack goes, right?
I
Maybe.
mean, presumably they're gonna attack Gris, but maybe not. If they don't attack, we definitely don't block. I think
Oh
because
yeah,
we're
if they
threatening
attack
lethal
your
too.
face, not.
Sorry, say that again.
I was just gonna say if they attack your face, yeah, we super don't block, but
Mhm.
yeah, if they attack Grist, I don't know, maybe it's questionable.
Please do not. Okay, thank goodness. I thought they were gonna fury us here. One fury is enough. Nice.
That was good. They're scared.
Yeah, I think you definitely have to attack if you're them. All right. How do we want to do this? We have 6 mana. So if you minus, actually, you take one of them off, and they have to block that. That's kind of appealing too. Hold up 6 mana, in my opinion. Why do you just say that, HC Fox? I feel like we want to push, right? Like they have to block, and then like the blocks are bad here, in my opinion, for them, right? Because if they don't, I think you can take a turn off. No, I feel like this is a matchup you don't take any turns off, personally. But okay, if we boom hit their thing, and then they block one of the, so we can push more damage. Yeah, I like that. So on a minus, kill their goblin. I guess I don't know.
That should be fun.
Definitely that and that. And
And they have to block one of them.
do we bash with this? I feel like we do. There's really no
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel like we do, Sadra had the emote, but I could be wrong. So here's like awkward for them, right? Like
They just lost access to their ancient tombs.
both of them, right? We double stone rain them essentially here. Do we not have? Yeah, so they concede. Nice. Yeah, this matchup skill level hardly matters. It's like flipping coins, in my opinion.
Get those endurances and the force of vigors. Let's go.
I know, right? We have some bombs here in this. Actually, I was gonna before I had the Shrigma idea. I was actually thinking we can have like a free spell elves stream, right? Like all free spells in the sideboard. Sentient Tree Beast. Dino Growth over Fury. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I want the glimpses out because good luck
Yes.
casting glimpse in a Trinosphere
Uh,
deck.
perfect. Look at that. Beautiful.
So Saedra, Maul is the reason why I'm playing three is because I had 3 slots for removal. I just picked that number. There's really no rhyme or reason like why that's the number. I think it cleanly maps in my opinion, right? Like I think this is how we want to board.
Yeah, this is perfect.
I think if I didn't have the Force of Vigor, I'd probably just keep the Caracas in as another land. But I don't love that. Like it's not great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it might as well be a mountain at that point anyway.
Exactly. But it's better than a bog, right? Which is tapped.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see how this goes.
I'm gonna grab
Nice.
a beer. I'll be right back.
All right. But HC Fox, we don't need more help against DNT though. I mean, presumably, like anytime I lose to DNT, it's time for me to shut off the computer. It's not my day, right? Oh, got. Hopefully it's just chalice, nothing scarier. Just figured.
I have returned.
Nice. Snuff out is a complete blowout. It's just I don't think. Okay, in this situation, I actually think we want. Actually, this is the key learning moment. I think against Moonstompy, I will not actually fetch first because I just want to hit land drops, especially since. There you go. Ooh, the reclaimer is quite good too. Hmm.
I think actually we take Reclaimer, right?
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna take the land and I see the reclaimer and I was like, all right, that's too good not to take. Here we're just gonna like brute force our way through the chalice.
Your whole deck sucks.
We're not testing Titania tonight, unfortunately. Ugh.
Sorry, that's a little testacular tech.
All right, I think here we're just gonna go reclaimer into in case I get any blood moon ideas. Warwood.
I am so excited about Shriekmaw when it will be relevant, though. You have no idea. This man, like, I was sitting there all like, yeah, I guess we could hard cast it off Cradle or something, and that's kind of exciting. And then he goes, we can find it off Once Upon a Time, and I was like, oh, that sounds awesome.
All right. This is a tough spot, I think. I think okay, so they can do 2-1-1. So we get a free block, and then we just take 5. I think kind of annoying, but it is what it is.
It's alright, we're gonna block the hell out of that Rabble Master next turn, don't you worry.
All right, so that's pretty nice. I think here we can play the Bayou, and then I think we can go ahead and.
Are we looking to just get Cradle for next turn? Is that what
I
you're thinking?
Yeah, I think I am, and we can block with the reclaimer, because I think that opens up a lot more lines.
Yeah, I think
Um,
you're probably right. We do need more mana. And it doesn't look like we're gonna get Blood Mooned anytime soon.
Probably can bash with these two. I'm not gonna be blocking, so. I think there's two reasons. You can draw off a glimpse too, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. It helps a little bit for some sequencing
Yeah,
issues.
yeah, yeah. The Evoke still hits Glimpse. I forgot about that too.
Oh god, I don't know.
This is stupid. Wait, oh, can't you just get a Cradle here and like
I
that's how you
can.
save Reclaimer?
I can. I don't know what they. Maybe they just don't want me to block. That's the only thing I can think of.
Probably.
They hard castle, which is like super annoying. I think we have to block the Rabble Master here, unfortunately.
Are
Let's do
you
it like that.
Yeah, so sadly we'll lose the Reclaimer, but at least we have like endurance to recover a little bit.
Mhm.
I don't know.
So here, yeah, I don't think I could just take another 6. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just too much. Especially with Dr. Double Strike over there.
All right, not bad. The awkward part was not being able to cast our Visionary because we attacked, but I think that's okay. Well, actually, we wouldn't have been able to anyways because we needed a what is it called, right? All right. We wouldn't we needed to tap the reclaimer to grow it to a 3/4. We're not gonna put stuff back into the deck.
Thank God for 4 toughness.
I know, right?
Oh, get him!
Oh.
Oh, put him in the ground. Put him in the ground.
I mean, this is what the deck does just sometimes. I think that's lethal. I'm getting rusty with my natural
It's
order math.
lethal. It's lethal.
It's always lethal. Yeah, there you go. It's always lethal.
No salt. Wow, incredible.
Like I said, this opponent for some reason when I stream, I think they know because they never saw it when I stream, but off stream all the time. Okay, there's a draw 4 cards right after. They couldn't resist, I guess.
Great start, by the way. Feels good to just 2-0 Moon Stompy.
It does. For those who don't know, the Moon Stompy matchup is frustrating, not because it's particularly bad. I actually think it's, my opinion, pretty even, like 50-50-ish, like more or less. It's frustrating because the losses, you feel like you can't do anything about them. What do you think, Curran?
Yeah, so one of the last times I played against Mono Red Prison recently was like they went Fury into Fury game 1,
Oh god.
and it was just like it's those games where it's like great, uh, this is just completely unwinnable. That feels like, but then sometimes they keep the Chalice hand thinking that's enough, and you're like Allosaurus Shepherd. I've walked past everything. Like it's great.
No, yeah, it's crazy how high variance that matchup is because sometimes their hands don't do anything. Sometimes their hand just like KOs us turn one like Blood Moon, and we're just like staring at all fetches or something like that. Um,
This
this
hand
opponent is
rules.
interesting because uh, they are usually on Reanimator, but according to MTG Bot, they are on the Epic Gamble now. So I think I'll just keep this.
Epic gamble, of course, dude. Why not?
It's the proxy for Tony Scapone, right?
Somebody had to show up.
Although kudos to Tony though, they every time they beat us, they come by and say some nice words. So and also rated us a few times. So I actually like Tony. The brief interactions I've had with them, our opponent has multi 3. They're
All right,
definitely on the Epic Gamble.
I think we're probably gonna be. Wow.
I mean, they're all in already, right? I think they're pretty much looking for LED Echo. Hey, Yog, how's it
That
going?
they definitely kept it. Nope, they didn't keep it.
Maybe they kept one or the other.
Yo, Yog, what up?
So here, I think I don't want to even reveal the bayou just in case they think we could be on something else. I think
Jam anything? I I don't think it really matters which one you jam first here.
I think there's 2 options realistically. I think it's either Burst Lord in case they echo us, or the Reclaimer if they're off chance they're on Reanimator. I do think we're gonna hedge towards that they're on what is it called? The Epic
Tech.
Gamble though, yeah.
And this is gonna be really juicy here next turn. Just fill the board up.
I know. We're just gonna vomit our hand here. And then there's no universe where we don't cast the collective here.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think so, answer key game, because on the off chance they actually top deck, we much rather have the speed, right? Is the only reason answer key game.
Magic is easy.
It's easy when your opponent molds the 2, right? Alright, not a match for Shriek Maw, but I'm kind of happy we have the Force of Vigors here though.
Yeah, Force of Vigor is gonna be pretty key here because it's one of those rare 0 mana interaction cards that we rarely get to play.
I know. Actually, I've talked to I think you about this and others where I know the card that a lot of people who don't play elves associates with elves at the moment for the power level. I mean, elves is like pretty popular deck. Obviously, the card that gets a lot of notoriety. Ooh, do we keep this? Let me think. We have 6 discard.
The Oofy, man, they have 7 in hand though.
I think we gotta
She
pull it back. If we were on
fine,
the play, I'd probably keep.
fine, voice of vigor.
Ooh, I
Oh
can't.
no.
All right, there we go.
Okay, that's fine. Hopefully they don't have the turn one, but
They always have it, but we'll see. Oh, they have it. Let's see if they play around anything. Relay. Oh, that's pretty good against our hand.
yeah, that was actually pretty savage.
All right, they have a gan. Uh oh.
Oh, there's the echo.
I mean, they always have it. That's why I said. Shriekmaw kills Birdie. Just saying. It does. It does. You're not wrong. But I don't think we're gonna be in position to do that, based on how this game has already played out. Luckily, we've stolen game one, whereas it's almost impossible typically to. I think this is like legitimately our worst matchup at the moment. Like, we just cannot do anything, right? I refuse to play Mindbreak Trap unless absolutely necessary.
Monolith, huh?
So on that note about answer key gaming, playing L's guarantees fire top decks. That's very true. I think more than I don't know about every legacy deck, but I think I would say at least more than majority of the legacy decks. I think our deck top deck's one of the best in legacy.
God, I really hope that last card in hand is a banger.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they have it, right? It's got to be like Burning Wish or something. Yeah, there we go. Oh, they're gonna. Maybe they'll empty. They have
I
7
don't.
mana floating, but only red. What could that be? I don't think it would be another relay. I mean, that'd be a waste of like. Oh, it's a relay? Interesting.
No way.
Yeah, I don't know about that personally. I think if it were me, I probably would have made goblins. But that's me. I don't think an elf player can beat 18 goblins on turn. Sorry, 36 goblins, excuse me, on turn 1. But that's
Yeah,
me.
there's no way. I don't understand why there was no empty there.
We shall see. I'm not even gonna show discard. What do we have here? I mean, we're to be fair, we're just dead anyways.
Oh yeah, we're super dead.
We're yeah. They have like a million cards here, right? That might even be deterministic now that I think about it.
If we're not dead here, I'm calling Tony Scapone and I'm gonna have this man's tag thing revoked.
I know. The thing they messed up on was an elf player cannot beat 36 goblins on turn 1. So it was, for all intents and purposes, deterministic already. Instead, here you run the risk of walking into a mindbreak trap now. Granted, no elf player will play mindbreak trap though, but we will play it randomly. But yes, if they lose this somehow, they need to have their TEG license revoked. There you go, Sandstorm. That's a card. Isn't it deterministic? They have a wish in hand. What's going on? There you go. That's true. It is not Tony. So we probably get a little bit extra percentage points because uh, Tony is just a very good player and also the inventor of this deck. So there's like a double whammy, right? Speaking of which, I think I saw Tony top aided the Leaving a Legacy tournament over the weekend.
Yeah, he lost his quarterfinals matchup. I don't know exactly what against, but he definitely made top 8.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize that he made it until like I think I saw something on the internet or whatever. Like somebody posted or somebody did. Yeah. Our opponent somehow chose to relay on 2 instead of making empty the Warren tokens, which would have been deterministic. This one you potentially walk into a trap, right? Granted, you probably win anyways still, but that's a different story. You never know
We
what
get to play with discard spells. I'm so excited, you guys.
I know. We're gonna get a turn actually. That's true. These Rite of Flame players have a competition in how much storm count they can generate. They like to generate like 50 or so and grape shot. All right, we should be in for a real match or real game this game 3 because we're on the play and we actually are guaranteed a turn, which is not always assured in these kind of games.
Mulligan to Duress or Thoughtseize, please, thank you.
Yes, and even an oof, I would like somewhat consider, but it's probably got to be discard. All right,
Hey,
there you
it passes
go.
the tests. So many tests.
I kind of wish though that this was a mind grip trap, right? That we had considered because I do not think this deck can realistically beat a mind grip trap. I mean, in
Yeah,
theory,
I guess if it was, we'd also be able to Green Sun on turn 0 and then have possibly Collector Rufy for turn 2.
I know,
Of
right? How sweet would that be?
That would be pretty sweet. I understand why Mind Bank Trap is good. I just am trying to refuse to acknowledge it.
Same. It's like one of those things where this is collective. I think we take the land, obviously. Although
Yeah.
I'm like very tempted to take the oof here though. Uh,
How
actually,
do you
uh,
believe? Do you believe?
how sweet would it be if we just top deck land here?
That's what I'm saying. Grab the oof. Let's go.
Okay, let's do it.
Maximum
Oh,
greed.
we do have what's it called? We do have. Oh, there we go. There's the
They have
gamble. Although they can't go. Well, I guess they can go Hellbent. Well, but no blue Not well. Actually, I guess they can, huh?
The opal doesn't tap for anything because there's no metalcraft. So the lotus petal is their only colored source right now, which is an interesting thought. Uh, but
I don't
damn,
think we can give them a wish, right? That can't be right.
I think wish is probably the take here. Gamble doesn't really do anything for them at this point.
Yeah, I think we take the wish, and they, yeah.
We're gonna draw a land next turn. It's gonna be great.
Oh God, they drew.
Of course you drew the LED. Sure, why not? Yeah. Congratulations. I've been punked.
Ugh. If only the rest was Mind Break Trap. Well, now we lost.
Well, we didn't hedge against Teg and we lost to Teg. Big surprise. Pass. Pass the turn. You have no more plays.
I know. Please pass. Agreed. Nothing mattered. They could have done. They could have echoed regardless, because they could Burning Wish for echo. I think we're dead. It had to be trapped. I hate to acknowledge these decks. Oh, what?
Oh, this is fine. Nope, this is cool. We can do this.
Technically, we get another turn. Technically, we get another turn. All right.
Shrivel, top deck.
How do we live here? All right. I feel like we have. Okay, we're guaranteed another turn.
I was thinking, since it's 18 damage, we probably want to use the Arbor as our land drop and Green Sun for 0 as our other drop.
we
Is that
definitely green sun for 0 because we have to like play to a kill the following turn, and then I don't even think that's lethal is a problem.
Wooded Foothills will kill us, so I think Dryad Arbor is our land drop.
Actually, it's not.
Uh,
Well, let me see. Because if we play the Wooded Foothills, we have to play the Heritage to Chump. Oh, does that do anything? I guess it does not. Alright, we'll just do it like this. And just like pray, right?
yeah. This is winnable.
Hey Dukes, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. We unfortunately got T1 two games in a row here against the Epic Gamble. Definitely regretting that duress not being a mind break trap that we played on turn one. Our opponent also top decked exactly what they needed.
Douches is MVP.
I have for those joining from Duke's stream, I have Curran on the as my guest for tonight. We're playing something pretty spicy, but what hasn't been relevant the first two matches yet, based on the matchup. All right, do we have an out?
Crack the fetch next.
All right, I don't believe there is an out from here, so I will just crack the fetch. To lose in
Beautiful.
style, right? Notably, I was like debating beforehand, duress or mind break trap, and we chose duress, which we didn't want to respect, Rite of Flame decks, and due to, of course, on cue, got punished, right? All right, so
Sad.
definitely set. Current with the incoming influx of guests. Do you want to talk a little bit about yourself and just like what got you into elves and like you know?
Yeah. I'll give a little background. I started playing Magic the Gathering in 2010. Played Standard up until 2012. Got really bored with the format cycling over and over, and so Legacy appealed to me because I got to basically commit to a strategy and learn it. Though Elves was not my first deck, I started on a bug land still creatureless control deck that won with Jace the Mind Sculptor, Liliana, Standstill, and Mishra's Factory. Innocent Blood, prime removal spell in that deck. Uh, and I had to sell out because I went jobless for a little while. I played a little bit of Jund before that too. Before that happened, right around GP Denver 2013, when Pat Cox got second with Jund at that event. Um, and then I moved to Elves after that. And I've been in love with it since 2013. And I haven't stopped playing since. Basically, I've been at SCGs, GPs, basically everywhere, up until COVID hit, and then now we're here. So
Nice. Actually, that begs the question: what is your favorite card? Actually, two things, I guess. Favorite card and then favorite creature in the elves, and it doesn't have to be in Legacy Elves. It could be whatever.
favorite card and favorite creature card.
Yes. Oh, almost screwed up.
This is gonna take me a second
To answer
because
answer Key Gaming's question first. the question is, do you think Mind Break Trap is valuable? I actually, for a big event, oh my goodness, I'm playing a Minotaur against a Minotaur deck.
Let's go. MBT. It's valuable because it comes in against decks you probably wouldn't see very often, and leagues have the highest variance of seeing, whatever, anything. So it's okay here, but there are so many more cards that do things out of the sideboard that Mind Break Trap just always seems so underwhelming, right?
Mhm.
So I don't know.
It's definitely not flexible. What is going? Okay, they forced that. Uh, I guess I play that.
I think my favorite creature card though is Boldware Intimidator,
Oh,
because
nice. I
it
know what that
does
card
say,
does.
yeah, yeah, you know exactly what that does. It's just a classic joke for us, because we're very, my group is very intense about like playing this game. Sometimes we're like, we gotta make the best plays. We're warriors. We can't be blocked. Like,
No, that's a classic fan favorite card for sure. For sure.
I'm still thinking about general card though. I almost want to put in and just say that Pernicious Deed is still one of my favorite like
Mm.
designed cards, even though it's a super big enemy against my favorite deck.
Yeah, notably hits Dryad Arbors. Notably.
Yeah, but I just Pernicious Deed was what I built that creatureless control deck I was telling you about around. I was just like, I want 3 of these main, and I want to be able to destroy everything, but keep my planeswalkers and keep my threats because they're lands, and then still play standstill.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much fun. It was so much fun.
What are the odds our opponents can do something remotely fair with this? Probably low.
I have no idea. We should probably disable it.
I agree. We should probably disable it. Actually, oh, bad sequencing by me. I probably should have green sun for one for the extra mana, but too late.
So they're definitely gonna have to activate response here.
Yeah. Let's see what scary thing they put into play. Sure.
Bum, 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 bum,
Hopefully
bum.
nothing too crazy. If it was, I think they would have main phased it. Why is this colon? Oh wow, I could do multiple things. Oh, standstill. Alright, that is a card I absolutely hate playing against.
Yeah, it stands. What a good one.
Okay, what does this do? Oh god. Actually, this card I remember playing against in Zendikar Rising Standard. I mean, not Standard. Draft. This card is a monster.
Yeah, there's gonna be like multiple landfall triggers coming up.
I think here, do we expose? I think we do it like this. In case we draw a Reclaimer, which is like relevant to put out, without giving away information, right?
Well, either we get totally dead here for some reason, or we win, right?
Yeah, I think it's gonna. We're favored. We just have to dodge whatever potential nonsense they might have.
Okay,
Uh,
no blocks, right? Just let it through.
yeah, I guess they can potentially hit us for 20 here, but like, we're not gonna block the first one at least. Interesting. Okay. I'm confused. What
What
happened?
is happening?
If it's your
Hold,
main phase. Oh,
untap.
because they.
Oh,
Oh, they screwed up. They should have done that the first main phase.
no. I think it untaps at the beginning of the next phase. That's the combat phase.
Oh, I see. I forget what this card. It's a monster nonetheless, but what is
Okay, so
going
we're definitely
on?
gonna have to.
Oh God.
Wow, spoke it into existence. Interesting.
This, I did not know this card played it, but I think we just take it again.
Yeah, we take here and then we block the next one.
Notably, I think they're just dead here.
Oh, there's a fourth one. Yeah.
Notably, I think we just throw the oof in front.
Yeah, they don't have mana to do anything, so.
We have lethal on the crackback, so that's good. We just took a 4 combat attack step from this thing.
Holy shit.
All right, we have the good old kill right here. Thank goodness for Shepherd here. See, imagine if this Birch Lord was a Shepherd. We'd be kind of screwed, right?
Yeah, but we don't know if that Birchlord would have.
That's true. We don't know if this is the Birch Lord number 1 or Birch Lord number 2 because we're not gonna torture ourselves by marking them, right? All right. I feel like this is a matchup for Force of Vigor. And I could force the issue with Shriek Mob, but it's probably not right. Let me think about that. I don't think we want endurance. Let's see. Let's go. Let's start with the cuts first. Bog, endurance, Gris. Is that something we want? Maybe
It
not.
might be slow.
I feel like it's probably slow in this kind of matchup. The oof is very good here. Do we think our opponent has permission? They have
Hmm.
standstill notably. I don't know how that like fares out. It's gonna pain me. I think it might be right not to board this in. We can't get any miles out of this
Big
yet.
sad.
Let me see. I actually think we try to stay low to the ground. They probably have wastelands. This is like a Minotaur slash Aether Vowish deck. I think we just do it like this. This is my gut feeling. What do you think?
Uh, yeah, run it like this. This is right, I think.
I think, yeah, the Shriek Maw feels a little bit slow here. I don't even think we want. I think we just want to do our thing, make them interact with us. It's like a race, and I think playing a removal spell is not probably where we want to be.
This is Gohan.
It is good, yeah. But yeah, Standstill, one of my least favorite cards to play against. Notably, we would have beat that TEG player if we had Trap, but I do think it was probably correct not to play it in general. I do mix it up just so people have to at least live in fear as I'm, pausing after every spell, right? All right, what do we have here?
Hey, let me know if I sound too windy. I just turned on a fan.
No, you're sounding fine so far. I think here,
Cool.
do we want to actually hit the artifact? Probably not, right? I think we just like do our own thing. Yeah, I think this is like a straight up race. Okay.
Ooh, nice. They tapped out for Brainstorm.
Yes, I love seeing that when the scary thing that's about to happen needs 3 mana. Oof can be worth shooting for. I think they probably play Bolt. I could be wrong. But that's hard to say, right?
We're just looking to slam creature, Cradle, Glimpse, Heritage, right? Like Birchlore, Cradle,
So
Glimpse, Heritage.
yeah. That would be my line. The combo line. I'm just trying to win this turn now. Notably, we can't draw up our entire deck, so the Nettle gamers here can criticize us for sure. But I think if we can draw at least 6 or so cards, we probably win.
Yeah, I feel like it's enough.
All right. Mistake a lot of people make with Heritage here is they will tap the Burst Lore first for the Heritage says like a straight up inefficient mana play. So you just want to glimpse off and then you want to tap in threes, not ones, or if that makes sense.
I kind of feel what you're saying, but that's just me also having played the deck for a little
Yeah,
while.
it's very non-intuitive, right? Like the idea is you want to play more creatures before tapping the Cradle, but I see newer players make this mistake all the time. I mean, unless it's submerged, they can't stop it. Ooh.
Insane rip. We can still go through both symbiotes first, right? And still have 2 mana after all that? Yeah, I think so.
We can definitely at least do one, and in the worst case scenario, we'll tap the burst or and be inefficient, right? Ideally, we hit a 1 drop here.
Come on, friend.
Oh, maybe they got like something crazy that we're not.
Am I supposed to side out Force of Wills against you? Good question, honestly.
So our opponent actually asked, "Are they supposed to side out Force of Wills against me?" I said no, and I told them I would keep it in. I think the way you beat elves is not with permission, but with removal.
Yeah, we're not always gonna have Shepherd.
I know we're not. And it's not just Shepherd. You have to have Shepherd plus payoff. It's not like Shepherd by itself does is the win, right? So I'm trying to help my opponent right now. They asked when to counter. So I told them, yeah, hey, Lomer, how's it going? As a general rule of thumb, if you do not have removal, then it's probably correct to play the Force of Will. If you do have removal, I don't like the blind. I'm gonna force whatever you do turn one. Like plays, those plays often run you out of gas, and I think you know what I mean by that, right? Like,
Okay, so I think we end this chain on the Oofy and start a new chain next turn, right?
yes, I would agree with that. There's no way to be able to play the water plus oof still, but
Oh, okay, just end the game multiple ways next turn then. Fine.
yeah. I mean, we have multiple ways to win, right? The Dino Bash, if you can do that, it tends to be, in my opinion, when you're already in a good spot. Answer key gaming, like it's definitely relevant.
Oh god, teach him a new lesson.
I know our opponent is learning what it's like to play against elves, and unfortunately, they're gonna have to learn this the hard way. But yeah, I would say I don't generally win too often with Dino. The threat of it is usually enough. Answer key gaming. Like it makes for really awkward what's it called sequencing from opponents when the shepherd is just. I like to often just run out shepherd if I like rather them just like kill it if especially against these white decks that play prismatic ending. I I will run out shepherd because I actually think a lot of times it's the worst card early game, and then because I want to untap with reclaimer, right?
This is the wackest league, by the way.
It really is. Moon Stompy into the Epic Gamble into Minotaurs. With that said, I'll go ahead and take a quick restroom break, and I guess you can talk a little bit, answer the questions from the Twitch chat, and then they can see the tech that I'm trying tonight, namely this Shriek Maw, because you can find it off Once Upon a Time or draw off a glimpse of nature. So Lomer Boy, I mentioned this earlier. Matthias, for some reason, never salts when I'm streaming, but they always salt when I'm not. So they must know I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Uh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say it was wild how he didn't salt at all. I was also confused.
They did draw 4 cards after the match ended, though, for whatever that's worth. But okay, I will be right back. To answer you, Matza Maru, the reason why Shepard needs a payoff, in my opinion, is because if you have a bunch of elves and can tap for 6, in what scenario are you losing the game? Probably rare, in my opinion. All right, I'll be right back. And you can feel free to ask our special guest here tonight any question.
What up? I'm the special guest. So yeah, Shriekmaw was just pitched to me about at the beginning of the stream. So I will say that I had no idea what he was talking about because I was like, oh yeah, this spell, it's 2 mana, it's rather cheap. It's also castable off Cradle, I suppose. And then he mentioned Glimpse of Nature, and I was like, oh yes, Glimpse of Nature, of course, right? And then also Once Upon a Time, being able to find it. Now, seekable removal of Once Upon a Time, like we got that upgrade for endurance, right? Like Once Upon a Time finding endurance means we found graveyard hate that we can get off like Once Upon a Time and Green Sun Zenith and whatnot. Sure, you can't get Shriekmaw off Green Sun Zenith, but you can definitely still tutor it off Once Upon a Time and have it instead of having to ship it straight to the bottom. So pretty cute stuff, and I do hope we get to see it in round 4 or round 5.
So I'm back.
Hell yeah.
Actually, as I was using the restroom, I remember one of my favorite Matthias stories. It was kind of recently too. So essentially, when I started testing Snuff Out, Jurg actually took the list that I sent him. And Jurg never plays the exact list; he'll play something close. But he got paired into Matthias, and he sent me a screenshot later on that Matthias got blown out by a Snuff Out and started salting like crazy at him. And he said, "Dude, you're playing the trashiest cards." And because at that time it was not conventional for elves to play Snuff Out, right? And literally, you're the next day top 80. So it's just kind of really funny, right? The mall has not mattered yet, but that has more to do with the matchups, right? We played against Moon Stompy, where you don't want to fetch black, um, the Epic Gamble, and then now a Minotaur deck. So unfortunately, not really the matchups for it. That's a great question, answer Key Gaming, and hopefully something we can answer tonight. Uh, I'm like cautiously optimistic only because Max Gilmore thinks it has potential, and he was the one that that thought same thing about Murderous Cut when I brought up that idea, right? Yeah, so Lomer Boy. Essentially, that was essentially what Matthias was doing to Yerg because, again, like I said, we had just incorporated Snuff Out, and I guess it must have been the first time that he's seen Snuff Out of Elves, and he said, "You're playing a trash card in a trash deck," and literally Yerg top eighted the very next day. So it was just kind of funny to see. Koji 1130. So, not sure about you, Kern, but I've never seen this user before.
Not a name I recognize.
I'm sure people would love to see Matthias stream because of how impatient they get, if I'm being nice. Uh oh. Chrome Mox is never good.
Come on, please. What is that?
Oh, it's Moon Stompy, I think. I've seen this card in Moon Stompy a few times. It's kind of like the flavor of the month right now, right? Ooh, okay.
Oh, you hate to see it.
You really do. For those who don't know, the way you win this matchup is 3-4. Well, one of the ways is 3-4 tribal. Uh, question
Play
here.
that visionary.
You think so? Yeah, I guess. Well,
I don't know. I'm just scared of second removal spell.
yeah, I think so. I was thinking about going Reclaimer into Wirewood. Oh my god,
Oh
why?
my god.
Magus streams. Which one's Magus? I think we are probably dead. Yeah, this card, I've seen it in Moonstompies in the past. This was why I was concerned about, what is it called? The Chalice was the reason why I was concerned. I wanted to play the Reclaimer and the Wirewood. Well, we do have to hit land. Oh, why?
This is super cool. I love this matchup. It's so much fun.
Yeah, so my line there was I wanted to play the Reclaimer and the Wirewood so that we can at least play, if they play at Chalice, um, we can, what is the word I'm looking for? Ooh, okay, that's not bad. Well, I took that too fast. There's a chance I should have taken the Shepherd there. There is a chance I took the wrong card.
I don't blame you for taking the land, to
I
be
like
honest.
tunnel vision into the land, but it's entirely possible I should have taken the Shepherd.
Okay, I'm scared.
Oh my god.
It had to be that. I was gonna say all we have to do is pedal in the endurance and go get frickin'
Progenitors.
Progenitus.
Ugh. The daggers.
My god. Forest. Okay, okay,
It's
okay.
not. It's not the end of the world. We're still in it.
Hmm. Yeah, no, this is fine.
We have to hit the basic pretty soon. It would have been, but the moon would have shut it off as well. So it would have been a turn late potentially, but definitely.
Shepherd.
Uh, I think we probably have to stop. Well, let me see. Let me take another one. It probably this version might have like confluence. I think. Well, they have confluence. We're dead anyway. So actually, we just bash.
Yeah, Confluence is a card that just kills us in any kind of fashion. Perfect.
Yeah, I probably tunnel vision. I have to look at the replay here into that land.
I still understand why you did it.
You just want to get count to four, right, in this matchup. We do have the live top deck, but we have to get a little bit lucky here. Not blocking that.
That's a dead top deck. That's not a good card.
Should. All right, let's. We are dead. I think we're drawing dead here.
Yeah, Dryad Arbor is
Oh
a
my
mountain
god.
Blood Moon, and also, concede the game. It's over.
So I think we did make two mistakes for what it's worth. I do think in hindsight, I think I did like my line better of Reclaimer into Hardwood on turn, I believe, two, to play around the Chalice. Granted, if they had Chalice, they probably should have played it turn one, but it's a different story. And I think the other one was Tunnel Visioning into the land. Is potentially wrong. Although, to be fair, we probably would lose anyways, right? Like, given their board state.
Yeah, they had a good draw against us, a very good early game, and I think I don't think there was really much that could have been done there. That was just one of the times that variance was on their side, and
Agreed.
this matchup is incredibly swingy. So
Yeah, I
hey, put
think.
those tricks back in there.
Yeah, I do not want the glimpse of nature that I cannot cast, right? This is the all mono red league. It really is.
Yeah, it really has been just the mountains win again the league.
Speaking of mono red, we lost to one of your disciples earlier, Tony. Tony, uh, why they did not empty on turn one and when they had Storm 18 is beyond me. You have to keep your disciples in check, Tony.
Yeah, they galvanic relayed, and I was confused.
So the storm count was 18, and they could either empty or relay, and they chose relay there when we haven't even made a land drop yet. So yeah, I'm not so sure what's going on there. There's no one mana sweeper like. This was post board too, so keep in mind relay is very dangerous because I could top deck mind break trap.
Dude, I thought I was so dead to Tony last week, and then I got so lucky. Oh my god.
So here we notably played the druid out, and the reason being is they chalice us. We can morph the birch thrower later. They won the. Yeah, they did win. I mean, to be fair, one was probably
We were
100% to win.
skeptical. We were skeptical. It
The
was
other one was
skeptical.
like 99% chance to win. So, fair point, Tony. Fair point. That is why you are the master. Hmm. Think we definitely do that. I guess we'll just fetch just to be safe. You never know. With these, we never know with these Moonstomping players when they're gonna throw Blood Moon down.
Always get the 2 green first. Every single time.
Yeah. So Tony brings up a good point. That's why I said they were 99% chance to win with relay for 18 instead of 36 goblins, right?
The grind never stops. Hey, Green Sun Zenith's a pretty good card, though, there, Tony. You got to admit.
Yeah. Anytime somebody leads with Savannah or any kind of plains, the green light is pretty much on, right? I guess Tundra doesn't count. Ooh, interesting. I guess they are playing scared of the natural order, which is fine. I mentioned this before. I think Tony is now supplanted Iron Claw 2016 as my most difficult matchup, so to speak. Maybe that
All
means they
right,
have a
we're gonna
second
get
one.
Progenitus and we're gonna win,
They might have
right?
a second one.
Don't you dare speak that evil in my house. They're gonna play a freaking goblin right now. 4 mana for what? Pourquoi?
I feel like it's a second one. I
I
mean,
dude, I quit. This is stupid.
ever since Iron Claw 2016 stopped playing, okay, what do I want here? I feel like it's gotta be Arbor. That's the guaranteed. The greedy line is Visionary. Do they have another one? In the words of DJ Khaled, right?
No, not in the words of DJ Khaled.
That's true. We want to avoid a DJ Khaled moment here. Okay.
Totally fun. Wait, oh no, is our creature still green?
No, no,
It's
it
still
is, it
green,
is, it is.
right?
I know this
Okay.
interaction. No!
No! This game! This game is
No!
bullshit! I want a refund!
No! I was afraid that was gonna. Best opener is when I went Savannah Pass versus Brian Cook and they crowd out for Flussage. That's hilarious, Lomer Boy. Oh my god, why?
Could we not draw? Could we get a different draw? Judge, please. What the was that?
Okay, I think the line here might actually just be hook for 6.
Yeah, I was actually about to say, just hoof him.
Yeah, just take the damage, I guess. Oh, of course we have to draw the progenitors. They can't even attack here, notably. I guess they could have another creature. We're gonna abyss them, I guess, every turn now. Ugh. It's no longer deterministic. Our wind.
I cannot believe that it had to show up right there.
Oh my god, they must have something if they're attacking. Okay. Interesting. Not a bad draw. Not a bad draw. It had to be, right?
Dude, I was thinking about Medicine Runner the other day for some reason, and I can't remember why, but I think about that card a lot whenever counters come up in any of my games, and it's your fault. Medicine Runner, proliferate your chalice, got him!
I actually ran
Or remove
Pollen
the
Bright
counter,
Druid
sorry.
before for that exact reason. For the jank, right? Alright, I think there's no universe we don't attack here.
Did I have a stroke? Did we win this anyway? Of
We
course we
did.
did.
Alright, the question here is, okay, it's got to be 3/4 tribal. It's just another thing, right?
Oh yeah, it does proliferate. Yeah. Medicine Runner. Anyway.
Twitch chat is quite entertaining at the moment. I'm definitely enjoying this big time.
You bounce Medicine Runner with Wirewood Symbiote, and then
Ooh,
you
actually,
recast it?
actually, I have a screenshot of me bouncing Pollen Bright Druid and getting extra value because I had a Scavenging Ooze out at the time to proliferate. Savannah F6. That tells me they maybe have the collective turn 2. I don't know. That's the only explanation for that. You can also run up Gris. I mean, this was before Gris, to be fair, and before Allosaurus Shepherd. Yeah, Medicine Runner is like the opposite of Pollen Bright Druid, but they're for the
I
same reasons.
I couldn't tell you what year Fox started asking me to run Medicine Runner. I think it was might be 2015. He started asking me to run that shit, and I've been thinking about it for years ever since, just because it's a ridiculous recommendation.
That it is. That it is. All right, they didn't turn one us, so to speak. We're in the game here. They didn't go turn one Moon or three ball. That might be the Moon. Ew.
It's always Stomp. It's
Why do
always
they
Stomp.
always have it?
Well, the good news is we just get to go Shep, Fetch, Pass, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Pull up Arbor, win the game next turn, hopefully. Sheesh. Assuming we don't draw a certain somebody.
Yeah, well, let's not jinx it like we did. There, they cast it. That's fine. I don't think we care.
That's a perfect spell to play. I love it.
I think here we just fetch here. Like, just hope they don't have just like a certain card. Thank you. Uh, do we get greedy here and just like play something out? No, yeah, we can. We have the endurance as backup.
This might be a dead, I guess. That's
Sure.
fine. We can
So
pedal out endurance and still natural order.
yeah, I love this line. Okay. And I think we just pitch
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yep.
We want big
Easy.
boys.
God, I love that play.
Thank you for the subscription on Bad Mental. Yeah, this is actually how you beat Moonstompy, right? Like you surprise. Oh, you think I'm gonna go from 3 to 4? No, I'm gonna go from 2 to 4.
Boom! Your dead is irrelevant because you're dead, opponent.
So what do they possibly have here? Fury, all right, sure.
Big Scoury.
All right, they can hit us for actually a 10 next turn, but
We
I
can
think we
block
have
with
the
an Arbor, right?
we
We
can
have
block with Arbor, yes. Play 2 prog, so you have. Sure. Just in case.
Throw it in front of the Fury.
Exactly. There we go.
Yes!
2-0 against Moonstompy tonight.
Yes!
So if Inigo is watching,
Yes!
we beat them twice, and Force of Vigor not relevant, right? Although it would have been, right, in certain situations.
All right. So do you think we get a 5th mono red match, or do you think we get to test Shriekmaw against Blue Red Delver?
Let's see. I don't know. We played 4 red decks again. Mono red decks so far. Well, actually, to be fair, that Minotaur deck plays blue.
Yeah, they did have Brainstorm. They did.
They did have Brainstorm. I don't know what else they had, but they had Brainstorm.
Well, Force of Will too, because they were talking about cutting it against you. Remember?
Oh, that's true. So they must have at least Ponder too. Presumably.
Nah, they probably don't have Ponder. They just went Brainstorm. No, I'm just.
What was that feature that gave you some discard power and legends in hand if you had one? You're not talking about channel, are you? Can you discard power with legends if you had one in play? Huh. I don't think I know which one you're talking about, Bookish Man.
Ability.
Uh, so for the longest time, believe it or not, I wanted to play, Guy Reach Sanitarium just because of Progenitus, of how bad drawing the card is.
Oh, that's a solid fix.
Also, extra points if you have a Leo out. But that's like going way too deep. Anytime I have a Leo out and a Wirewood, I just feel unbeatable.
This hand is ridiculous, but I guess keep it.
It's so bad though. Okay, the six would be ignore the hook for a second. The six is not the worst, but it's like pretty bad. I think I'm gonna pull it back.
All right, pull it back.
This is
That's better.
this is a lot better, yeah.
What do you think our opponent's gonna do? Oh, it's some reanimator bullshit.
I never want to see Bloodstain mired. Oh, actually, that's not true. I love playing against Reanimator. Uh oh, it's Test, I
Uh,
think. TES. Oh no, it's Hogak.
Madness?
Yeah,
Madness?
Madness, sorry. Madness is what I meant to say. Ew.
Yeah, here it is. What a weird set of matches, man.
We did it, right? This is the full on mono red league. This is the mono red league. Well,
I
this is
mean,
like sort of mono red.
this is,
Almost all the relevant cards are red.
so we're just trying to establish 3-4 aggro, right?
I think so. I think just like stabilize with the reclaimer. Oh god. The funny thing about this madness matchup is if you have a 3-4 out, it's like impossible almost for them to win. Alright, where are you
Yeah,
gonna
like Vengevind's their only eligible attacker.
I think we will lose this game though. We're just too far behind here. I love it, HC Fox. Alright, so I think. Oh my god. Yeah, the opposing deck is essentially a lottery deck, right? Sometimes you're gonna have these nutty hands, and other times you're just gonna not do anything. Do we have any reasonable play here? We have to block the 4 and the 4. That leaves a 3.
GG next.
Even if we live another turn, do we really? I think it's over.
It's over.
Yeah. There's no like sequence of outs here that would have mattered. They literally turn 2 to us. The good thing is we bring in like a million cards. And I
We do?
actually think, ta-da, it's time.
You're just saying that because you want to play it at least once tonight.
I think the force of vigor to hit the hollow one is like relevant too. I feel like it's just good enough to like stabilize, but I could be wrong. 2 mana is
Okay,
slow.
let's list what it kills. Angie's Ravager, Vengevine. It doesn't kill Hollow One. It doesn't kill Putridum.
Yeah, maybe not actually. 2 mana is what it's actually what does it in. If Gris is not good enough, then this is probably not good enough. As much as it pains me to say. I think this is how we want to board.
Yeah, seems fine.
Tarmite. That's true. That's true. We had that. Ooh. Actually, maybe not. This hand feels a little slow. Because the land is going to try to hit. Yeah, I'm a mole. The reason being is I actually want to hit a land. And then if I'm using this as a land, then the rest of the hand is like pretty mediocre.
I'm on board.
Ooh, that's a lot better.
Heck yeah!
Believe it or not, this matchup I've natural ordered for endurance before, and it's like really funny because they can't beat it. Ooh, of course.
Reclaimer's so saucy.
It's just so good, so good.
Did we cut the Progenitus?
I think we. If I didn't, that was a mistake. I should have. Yes, I did.
Yeah, okay.
Do not want to be trying to race with a 10-10 here. Okay, that's fine. At least when they do this kind of play, it's kind of good because like we don't have to play around Firestorm, which is like one of the scary cards to play around.
Yeah,
And
Firestorm's an absolute nightmare.
so we take 4. That's like mostly irrelevant. I think we're just gonna play out our board and then just like tap out for the turn. That's pretty good. Actually, I sequenced that kind of wrong. Should have done it this way. That's fine too.
Alright, maybe we win.
We just have to fade one draw, right? I actually don't think there's any draw that wins from here for them. Especially not that.
Especially not that. No blocks, take it all.
Yeah, no blocks.
Yeah, get that pump damage and look at you go, champ.
I mean, if I'm on the other side, I would be very concerned right now. It's like our opponent hasn't done anything. Why did they keep this hand? It's got to be a natural order, right? I mean, there's that too, I guess. Uh, I'm not even gonna count. It's lethal.
No, we got it.
It's always lethal. Cyrus math here. This is Cyrus math. Sorry, Cyrus math, as I like to say. Just remember, it was in the janky monitor.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Do we want force? That's like the biggest debate, I think. I feel like we do. Just like on the off chance to keep the.
Yeah, it like having a removal spell for Hollow One's pretty good when we can take care of their other creatures, you know?
Right. Like everything else dies to Endurance or Reclaimer.
Sans Vengevine, but you know, whatever. I guess.
Okay.
This is decent, right? We get to endurance them if they try some bullshit.
Pretty much. Not to mention, hard cast Endurance is like relevant in case like they kept a slower hand, like with Firestorm or something. Sure. We do have the natural order, which is like the single card that wins the most matchups, probably this match. Maybe they have a hollow one.
Ooh, this is good. This is really good. Are they going in on it? Oh god, they got madness. Damn. We do want to shut down the Vengevine and anger though, so
no,
it's
I agree.
So first cast Once Upon a Time to get the value out of it.
Alright, what are we seeing here?
3/4s, that's good.
I guess you take the 3/4. I guess that's ambiguous too, right? Which 3/4? and the once is gonna be dead for a while, so might as well pitch. Not to mention this is the single most impactful card probably in terms of like winning games.
Whew.
It actually buys us a significant amount of time. All right, we're gonna go in on this reclaimer here. I think if they pump, we just let it through. Is my guess. Sure. Can we win this race? We definitely can, High Star. We definitely can. Especially since it looks like they're missing land drops. Now we have a reclaimer that blocks everything on their board. So we're gonna take out the Ravager, and I don't think they can win from here. Or at least their path to victory involves having to kill the reclaimer. What do you think, Kern?
I was scared they were about to cast Bone Shards there when they cast Putrid Imp.
Oh yeah. I didn't even think about that, but that's fair. Here, I mean, they should probably attack with a
They,
Rurola.
they should, but yeah, you're gonna block the Ravager here.
It's like a free point for them, right? Because there's no way I'm not blocking that.
Get that Cradle? Oh
Uh,
no, you could bog him here.
I don't
Hmm.
actually. Bog is probably safe. Okay, they cast a Putrid Imp already, right?
Yeah, they all they need is one more activation, or one more creature to cast, and that's not a lot to ask with the 3 cards they just drew. I think maybe you bog them here.
Let me think about that for a second. Like, what are we playing around here? If we get the Cradle, we still can't win the following turn. So yeah, I think we bog them and play it safe.
Wait. I had one more thought.
What's that?
They could just madness something in right now. Oh, nope, never mind. It's not going to be an issue.
That's true. They managed. We would have been fully blown out.
Well, that's a little sad.
Jesus Christ. Well, now I'm a little bit sad for not getting the Cradle.
I don't think that's going to be much of a difference in the long term, but maybe that's just me.
I think not getting the Cradle means that it's a little bit awkward here, though. Because we're gonna go now, presumably, to like 7 or so.
We're going to go to 4.
I think we have to block the Walla here. We are priced into that. I know what. I'm gonna do the line that we talked about earlier.
Oh, snap.
That's actually a sick line, actually, right now. And then I don't think we fetch here and like, you know what I mean.
Nah, I don't think we need to.
The Boseiju takes care of their like.
Hollow ones.
We go to 5. Let me think. We go to 5. We go to 4. Yeah, I think we play it safe. In case the life matters. More often than not, this will stabilize. Where is it? Endurance. Put all their nonsense back. It's gonna be sad if they do have the set card. It's gonna be real sad. Oh, jeez. All right. It's much closer than I would like. We're at two.
We're gonna be at 1, I think. No, never mind. Yeah, 2.
It's much closer than I would like. Oh
Come
my god! How many
on!
of them do they have?
No. I don't know. It's not looking good for us, Chief.
It is definitely not. I think we're just stone dead now. Well, actually, yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're dead.
They would have to see the line, but we're dead.
There's no way they don't just push with everything.
Yeah, on bad mental misstep. They drew all of their Ravagers and they had the Firestorm. I don't think we can like I was actually pretty happy with our hand to be honest. And then I think they just like drew way better than we did.
Yeah, I mean, being able to just cast 3 Ravagers like that was
We even had the
pretty
answer too. It's just like they drew multiple. Yeah, they do. I don't think we mind. Like at the end of the day, we still what 3-2 this league.
Yeah, in this wild wasteland, ridiculous league, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
Like they just ran real hot games 1 and 3, and sometimes these decks do that. I think we got turn two on game one, and then this game they just powered through like crazy with 3 Ravagers. Well, I mean, yeah, I do not think
They
we were beating this hand. Like,
did it. They did it.
Jesus. I mean, we did lose technically to another mountain deck, right? Anger.
Mountains! I see mountains!
So unfortunately, no chance to test the whatever this week the Shriek Maul. We did notably go 3-2, and I think in the 2 losses that we had, there was probably nothing we could have done aside from playing Mind Brick Trap. With that said, are we gonna actually, be tempted to do that? What do you think? Here's the list again.
I'm down to run it back. It's up to you, Big Chief.
Okay, let's run it back. You are the guest host today, so we will listen to what you want.
Let's
Again,
run it back!
let's not respect the right of flame decks, right? We're just gonna like pretend we're gonna play Ant or Doomsday or Show and Tell, where the duress is significantly better.
I don't know. Maybe we want to make that change.
I think we said run it back, so we'll run it back.
Alright, run it back, run it back.
Yeah, we played every single red deck under the sun just now, except for Burning
And,
Goblins, I guess.
and the moon, the blood moon.
I know, right? Game Night 6543. Is that a potential moon player? Does that sound like a Blood Moon username?
That sounds like a blood moon username to me.
It definitely does. Also, the Birds of Paradise avatar. Is it too much 6 discard sideboard? No. I like one of the reasons to play elves, in my opinion, is you have a good combo matchup, and I think that a big reason of that is because of discard.
Ooh.
We never in a doubt. Never had any doubt.
Listen, I have kept hands like this and gotten full punished. Okay, it
So
is.
have I. We just throw those under the rug.
I was like kind of surprised you kept it because also the hoof was in hand, and I was like,
To
the
be
hoof's
fair, if you take out the hook, the six is actually amazing. If you think about it.
yo, what is happening over there? Is this another freaking Jund aggro
I think
madness
it's
match?
another madness deck. Oh my god.
Oh, we just played this matchup. I want a
We can't.
refund.
We can't rid ourselves of red decks tonight.
It's a different Jund Madness pilot too.
Hey, people like red and legacy right now. People like red and legacy right now. They're okay. I bet they're gonna crack it and madness us with the Ravager, right? I don't think it would be Painter because of the Street Wreath.
What are you doing? What are you doing, opponent?
Bloodstain minus more signs, right? That's the madness player.
There's the Badlands.
I don't think so. Unbanned mental mist, but maybe because it's like a fun deck to play. That's like fairly easy. It's like any aggro player, I feel like would like this deck.
That's it. I'm getting more beer. I'm so upset, dude. I'm so upset.
Actually, I might have to join you on that beer because one can only stomach these red decks enough. This is although this is the least red, I guess, of the red decks. What is going on? Should I just F6? Probably, maybe. I don't know. Thank you, Sadra. I'm glad you're enjoying the commentary. But we actually got feedback last time that a lot of the audience enjoy when Curran and I were on together. So that's why we ran it back. All right, we're just gonna ancestral here.
I am drinking a sour called Blue Raspberry Fluff from Great Notion Brewing. It is 8.5% and only served in tall boys. So I'm having a great time over here.
Nice. The old casual draw like five on turn two.
Hey, this game is going great. I love this game.
Same. The,
I
the, the
walked
old
away
double
for a
ancestral
second to
recall on
go
turn
get
two.
beer, and I was like, I thought we were a little bit more screwed, but this is looking fantastic for us.
This is actually secretly why Wirewood, while not the strongest creature in the deck, or not even top three, I think it's probably Reclaimer, Endurance, and then Shepherd, and then finally Wirewood. I think secretly Wirewood might be the most important because it gives us as a combo deck the inevitability that a lot of the other combo decks do not have. Sadra, you did not miss a stream yesterday. I did not stream yesterday.
You lazy bum.
I know Saturday wasn't good enough. I'm skipping out, right? I've spoiled everybody now. After last, I think I streamed like 3 days in a row, or whatever, when I was playing Yorian.
Actually, I'm the lazy bum. I haven't streamed in a little while, but I definitely want to get back into doing it a little more regularly. I say that all the time, but I mean it. I mean it, everybody.
Well, to be fair, you were taking a much needed break, so I can't fault you for that. Oh God. All right, that's cute what they're doing. I can't even block because of the LEDs into the. We know they have the Ravager. Maybe that's enough just to like. Nah, I'm not even gonna bother. Like we have the kill next turn. Why even bother? Yeah, sure.
This is great. I love everything that's happening right now.
It's one of the best feelings as an elf player when your opponent is helmet and you know they cannot stop you now.
Just throw an extra elf out there. Throw a few extra ones out there. Why not? All one drops just
For style
equivalent.
points, sure, we'll do it. Just because you're on here. All right.
Folks, don't walk into Mindbreak Trap at home like like this, but
Actually,
help it.
secret trick that I like to do a lot. Against decks that have Mind Trap, I try to play in a way where I know the game is secured, but I try to give my opponent the perception that Mind Trap is doing something, so that they will continue playing Mind Trap, if that makes sense. It's one of my low key tricks because not only is it bad against us, it tends to be good against the things that we're scared of. Although you have to be careful though. That's a little bit playing with fire. All right, we're gonna get these bad boys in.
Okay, question about the Force of Vigors actually.
Uh huh.
Um, is it overkill because we have Boseiju already?
I don't think so. Only because more often than not,
We want to use it as mana, you think?
exactly. Like this is like really a last resort in my opinion. Also, there's a big difference between free and two.
Yeah, that's very true.
It keeps Myra in their deck exactly. That's the whole point. HC Fox. We so if the non-blue player is playing Mind Protect, that is more reason for the Tony Scapone and his followers of the world to be cognizant of it. Is probably the best word I can think of it. I think we keep, but it's not great. The LEDs will be too late, Samuel. In most situations, from my experience, it's something I've considered and can be relevant, but I think I don't want any dead cards. And the issue is it can be very dead.
Have a graveyard setup turn. Yes, yes, excellent.
Depends what they put out here, though. As a general rule of thumb, I hate to bog turn one, only because your turn two is like super awkward.
But if they put 2 Vengevines in there, you gotta do it, Chief.
They do, yeah, I agree. If they put two Vengevines, we gotta go all in. That's one.
Halvesies, huh?
I think we do it here and just like our hand is a little bit slower anyways, so I think we do it.
Get 'em.
The longer the game goes, the more it favors us too. Why would they discard Burning Quick? I don't know. Maybe they have a second one.
Yeah, card is ridiculously fun. I agree. I think it's more explosive too, and than Faithless Looting.
Okay, we don't. That's something we don't care about. At least, thank
Oh,
goodness
look
we got
at
rid of the
that!
Vengevine.
No Vengevine trigger.
That we don't care about. Luckily.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, this is shaping out great. I know, but better. Oh my god, of course.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, Craterhoof, could you just chill, please?
I think here we just run the Reclaimer out because if they have a removal spell, we definitely can't afford that to be on the Arbor. And this at least forces a removal spell. If you play, it's the worst feeling to play a Burst Lord and then they don't do anything about it. You know what I mean? Although to
Yeah.
be fair, I guess we could have played the Burst Lord into the Reclaimer.
Here comes the firestorm.
There's the Firestorm. Oh, and the Ox.
Ox is a little bit far away from being anything real.
That's true. Alright, let's see. We're gonna take either 2 or 4 here, depending what
Or
they do.
nope, 2. Wow.
Their hand
Are
must
they
be super reactive.
mono firestorm?
Uh, I'm a little bit nervous to run out the Oof and the Ranger. I think we just run out the Ranger and then play out a fetch land.
I think that's fine. I think you're totally.
It almost feels like they have another one. I,
Yeah,
s-
they would have. Why? What? Come on. They didn't do anything with that mana.
I feel like I'm not gonna block.
Prog's out of the deck for game 2, as it should be.
Yeah, because endurance is almost like Progenitus in this matchup.
Yeah, Endurance does real cool things.
I think we don't even do anything, to be honest. Like, of course.
Oh, we would draw that card.
I think we get the Bayou, I guess, just to like scare them.
Yeah.
All right, I think we don't risk they play removal here, and just natural or now.
Beautiful.
Very unfortunate draw the Arbor there, though. I'm not happy about that.
I just I want our opponents to do the best. I want to play the hardest game possible because and win that game because it's so much more gratifying. You know what I mean? Like when your opponent plays perfectly and you won because your deck was better. Those are the best games.
Definitely hard agree. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
More endurances.
Then you read my mind. This is gonna be hilarious. I guess I bash right. Okay, is there a reason to do a main phase? I think there is. Sorry, I think there is not a reason to do a main phase.
Yeah, just get them.
Our opponent is probably gonna be like, "What the heck is going on?" Endurance. All right, do we endurance ourself here?
We don't have any reclaimers right now, so I don't see why not. Honestly.
I actually think no, actually no, because we have the Boseiju as to turn on the reclaimer. So I think it's
All right.
and
Yeah, you
the natural orders are dead anyways, sort of.
I'm not really sure what our opponent's game plan is at this point, though. Like, this is pretty scary for them.
Actually, they might have endurance and now 4 cards. But they don't have
Firestorm?
they don't have 4 targets though, unless they
They
target.
do. They can target themselves.
That's true, and just like go hellbent. But I think if they do that, we'd probably win anyways.
Uh, it's still a mess.
Okay, we kind of predicted their hand, right? Oh, they target their own face, not their creature. That makes sense.
Yeah, just themselves.
See, it definitely felt like they had another firestorm, so a little bit awkward there.
I hate Firestorm. Stupid card.
I don't think there was a realistic way we could have played around that.
Nah,
Unfortunately,
I think we lose this one, Chief.
I think so too. Yeah.
Man, Firestorm's a hell of a magic card, huh?
I love that kind of card. HC Fox, by the way, Fire Covenant. I used to play it at EDH.
Yo, Fire Covenant, that's some Forest Ashmore tech from his 4-color pile back in Oh my god. Oh, what did we call that deck? What did we call that deck? German Thresh? It was like the 4-color Delver in
I
2013 or
saw in
something like
Grix's list
that.
before. Yeah, I know what exactly. It's a cyborg card that's like insane against some certain matchups.
But Fire Covenant was in the sideboard, and that, oh my god, that card is super neat.
It really is. Notable, very proactive hand here. It's too bad our opponent was able to play around our 3/4 tribal there. I think we take the land here.
Yeah, I want to say that the 4-color Delver list that played it was called German Thresh back in like 2013 or 2014.
Mm-hmm. Actually, might have been right to leave with Reclaimer.
Nah,
Oh,
I like ramping here.
if they have a Firestorm, it's real bad for us though.
Ice Age is correct.
Although we top deck at Endurance, it gets a lot better.
I still have yet to sit down against Displacer Kitten personally, answer Key Gaming. I would have been just as lost in your finals match versus Brian Koval. I would have just been super lost, probably.
Well, they have pressure, which means we probably can't play around Firestorm. The problem is that we don't really have multiple, which is very scary. Okay.
This is a solid turn 1 for them for
What is
sure.
going on here? Well, the good thing is our hand is kind of forced in the sense that I don't think we can play around anything anymore. They've kind of forced our hand here.
Okay, that's a good draw. Right? Because we're looking to just power out everything this turn, right?
Correct.
Like Heritage Druid into Birch Lore, into Reclaimer, into Dryad Arbor Pass.
Right, and just like clench for a turn.
Yep, and we just sit here and take our punishment next turn. And then we untap to win.
Yep, exactly. Now, if they have it, they have it. We'll see. But we cannot be. We can't just. We have to walk into it, so to speak, here.
Giving Putrid and Flying. They have another Basking Root Wallow with no haste yet. Last card in hand is.
Okay, we're taking, let's see, at least. Uh oh. Why
What's
is
the
it
one
black?
card?
Okay,
Okay,
that's
that's fine.
fine.
That
That's
doesn't
fine,
matter.
yeah. We take everything here.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh, my heart.
So
Yep.
that's 9, yeah.
5,
Don't
6.
care.
Yeah, they can't stop us. That's
There's
it.
one catastrophic thing that can happen, and I please it cannot happen here, please.
There's not. Oh.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
goodness.
I guess. Look, that's already happened to us tonight, okay? It can't happen again.
If we drew the hook there, that would have been sad times. So unban mental miss. Why would I do it? For entertainment, of course. Living on life on the edge. This is why natural order is very important in this deck. Sometimes you just have to just not care what they do.
Yep. Oh, that was scary.
That definitely was scary. Actually, we both breathed a sigh of relief when they cast the final. What is it called? The 4/4.
The hollow one, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be bone shards or something again. I was like, oh my god, please.
Sure.
You kept this?
Yeah, I think the logic is the 6 is quite good actually.
Yeah, alright. I can see it. It looks a little sketchy to me, but it's okay.
It's a little sketchy, but I think 3 lands makes it worth it, and then 2 green
Our,
suns makes it worth it.
our opponent is mulliganing aggressively, which gives me the fear.
Correct. I'm always it's like the opposite of other decks, right? When they mulligan aggressively, I'm always afraid. Oh shit! They're either combo or Moon Stompy, right? It could be Moon Stompy again.
If I swear to God,
It probably is Moon Stompy if I were to guess. Oh, it's Acast.
Acast, hello? Is
I
that you?
know.
Is that how you opened?
Oh
That's not
what? Oh
Acast.
no. It's Delver.
Hey, we get to test Shriekmaw, you guys.
That's true. We do get to test the stream mall now. Oh my
Our hand
god.
is hot garbage versus this deck, though. Holy crap! You gotta start with the Besaju and Green Sun for one, my dude.
I know, right?
Go get him. You know who to get. Yeah, that's the one.
That's true. It is
What?
red enough.
Let's
Oh my
go.
god. Our
Let's
opponent
go.
kept a horrible hand against us. Hello?
Let's go.
Windmill slam time?
So this gets countered,
Yeah,
right?
this got to get forced here,
Okay,
which is
that's fine
fine.
because we're just gonna draw another land and slam Natural.
It's actually a little bit awkward because I don't want to pitch the reclaimer.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, if they have another forcible, actually, them having no lands is like maximum chances that they have a second counter spell.
Or
Yeah,
worse,
which
they draw a land, they have days, right?
uh, there's the volcanic island. Now they're in the game.
Well, we say the in the game loosely, right?
Yeah, I mean we got a enormous start, which was fantastic to see.
I think here we just kind of let it go, and we're just gonna get old Proggy boy on the crackback.
Yeah, because we can green sun for one to set up the shepherd first, right?
Right, and if they want to force it, then it resolves anyways, right?
Exactly.
I guess red is the new blue. Huh. Every match so far. Sure. I don't even think we care. Yeah, I don't think we care. Oh, don't tell me they're playing Stifle. Or they're gonna
No,
pause.
no, no.
There we go.
Dog, you scaring me out here.
Actually, I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna fetch, and then green sun for one, and see if they do anything. Purple will be the green green.
They scared.
They are scared, right?
Pyroblast. That kind of matters because now we can't cast. No.
True, but we can bog them. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna float the mana here.
Yes, float it. Maybe just get Birch Lore and try to cast Natural Order this turn anyway? Is that too greedy?
I think that's a little bit too greedy for my taste.
Alright, fine. We'll play it safe.
I know. I tend not to want to walk into these last two cards. It could be just like anything, right? Aha.
Get him!
So the good thing is we're pretty ahead. Oh, come on.
Yeah, get punished for your insolence.
No way they attack you, right?
Just
Yeah, I don't think
kidding.
so. Oh my god.
Hey, look
What is
at
going
that.
on?
I told you to natural order. And you didn't listen to me.
I know, now I'm getting punished for taking the save line. Oh my god, into iteration too? I could I know progress, yeah.
No for
But
Grist is still insane. It's still really good,
or
yeah.
even no for endurance is still insane here.
Yeah, both are entirely fine lines here still. It's just that it's funny that we got full
Oh
punished.
my god, really?
No, no, this is good.
Our
Second.
opponent didn't realize what's gonna happen.
See ya. Oh, concession.
Shane concede. Also, I know they
You
were
love
starting to get back into the game. I was getting a little bit nervous.
them missing that land drop on turn 2 was just an enormous moment for us, I
It
think.
really was. They almost got back to the game. Wow, imagine we lost that. At least we get to test this bad boy now.
Alright, don't disappoint me, Shriekmaw. I want you to be very good.
Yeah, if
Get
we
that.
lost that, I would have had my license revoked, right? Losing to somebody
Oh,
who mold a five and then was it that mold a five? Was it that this game?
I think that was Molda 5, yeah.
Yeah, they almost got back in the game, which is like extremely scary. How good Delver is. Yeah, as long as we once upon a time into the Shriekmaw when relevant, or Glimpse of Nature into the Shriekmaw, my night is fulfilled. My night will be fulfilled. I should grab a beer. What am I doing? With all these red decks here.
Yeah, come on. We need to drink the pain away.
We are back.
Excellent.
No beer, but I did get a shot.
Oh, yeah? What would you shoot?
Here is what I could find, which is my Jack Daniels. Cheers, by the way.
Cheers.
I think here, as always, we're gonna lead with. Well, the thing is, like, it depends what level we think our opponent is on. If they're just gonna bolt things at random, things that move. I think to play it safe, We probably run out the druid and see what they do. Hopefully they just bolt anything in sight.
Okay. I did get you excited about Titania. I do apologize for that. That I could not convince my boy here to put her in the main deck. But I promise you, I'll bring you some more testing with that card personally. All right, I will bring you the data that I will bring a stream, or I will do more events with it. I think the card still has some potential, but I'm not 100% on it yet. So
So one of the fears that is when they don't have removal, right? I think here we just bash. Actually, do we even want to? Maybe not. Nah, I don't think we would. We have a cradle. I throw Druid out. They moved a 6 for whatever that's worth into a bolt.
To answer why Prague in main deck, it's a more effective low resource natural order target than Archon has been
In
lately
game
for
one
us.
specifically.
In game one, yeah, with all the lands, the Moon Stompy, the D&T, uh, we just want to have something that we can natural order for with like just one or two creatures on table and still present the win. So that's why Progenitus is main deck right now, and then the Titania conversation is also kind of stemming from the same argument point of having a low resource natural order target that could be effective but also remains castable in the event where you draw it, which is one of Progenitus's main weaknesses.
I screwed up. I should have played the cradle. That was a misplay by me.
Yeah, I don't know if Titania is necessarily quote a bad idea, but I'm not gonna go ahead and say this is something we should be doing either. Like I still think much testing is required, but don't you worry, we're here to do the testing.
Huh. How do I want to do this?
Do we have a glimpse active on this deck? Is that
We
supposed to?
do. We do. I
God.
feel like we endurance here for mana. Oh,
Yeah, that was a sick.
rewarded. Rewarded. We made a small misplay. I gotta stop getting sloppy here. What is it called? I did run the cradle out to protect the reclaimer. Lost my boy reclaimer for no
Oh
reason.
my gosh, this is so good.
Endurance for Lotus mana is just kind of bananas. Not kind of, is bananas.
I don't know if we needed another glimpse there, but I understand.
We gotta do it. Oh, come on.
Yeah, you deserve that.
I wanted to dig deep for another green, and I saw another creature and didn't get there. Fortunately, not. All right, we gotta pass now. Oops. Oh,
We still have the insurmountable win here, though.
we do,
This
we do.
is this.
I'm scared of one card. I'm not gonna jinx what it is.
Oh, you mean this one?
Of course, they have it. Uh...
Slice and dice cycle is 2 mana, 3 mana. You silly guy.
I think we just fire it off again. To be honest. For
Oh,
value.
oh, 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 oh.
For
Sorry,
value.
I was getting too excited.
It is happening.
Tasted opponent. All right, this is great.
I
That end
know,
of
right?
festivities didn't even do anything.
I felt like I debated for a second whether I should take the Delver or the DRC.
Trust me, I have thought about Elder Gargaroth as well. The only reason that I think Titania is a little bit better is because of the like being able to get a duplicate Cradle back and having an instantaneous trigger while also being adding two bodies to your new Cradle.
Mm-hmm.
And then also its ability with Reclaimer, because Reclaimer just goes through lands, and so it's constantly triggering
All right.
uh, Titania.
Oh, if Jay Z, my buddy Jonathan Zhang were here, he would say, "Bless Gristlebrand." Right? We're gonna Green Sun for endurance, which effectively locks up the game. Right? We're gonna Bash with a Reclaimer, and they are just like way behind.
Yes, Blue Red Delver down, and we got to play Shriekmaw. Let's go!
uh, the stream is already fulfilled. The what is it called? If you watch Game of Thrones, right? The prince that was promised delivered. With that said, I'll go ahead and actually I'm gonna return to game here. Oops, I can't. But we got to finally do the thing, right? You glimpse and Shriek Maw on the same turn.
Insane,
Uh,
insane play.
I will be right back. Sorry. If I slur, it's because of the alcohol. I blame it. But I'm gonna use the restroom right now.
All right, sounds good. I'll be here to answer chat's questions and uh, beautiful thoughts. Hello, chat. We meet again. Best flavor text? It's definitely October. Oh god, I need to look up the name of this card again. The best flavor text, in my opinion, is Gorilla Titan. It it is I want a banana this big, because the picture is of a big ape holding out his arms like really far apart, like he was holding a giant banana. Gorilla Titan confirmed best flavor text.
So I'm glad we got to do at least the thing one time. Draw off the Shriek Maw.
Yeah, we did get to draw off it. Now we need to have a game where we once upon a time into it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, especially to kill a Murktide region. That would be just Chef's Kiss, right?
That would just make my entire week, man, honestly.
But yeah, we definitely got to do the thing already. How good it is, I don't know, but we definitely won with style points. Could be just too demoralizing for our opponent, right? The removal spell is drawing cards too.
Wow, you're totally right. Gorilla Titan does combo with Hooting Mandrills. It's like they were meant to be in the same deck.
What is Gorilla Titan? Are you talking about top
Gor-
card?
Gorilla Titan is my favorite flavor text in Magic.
That's actually pretty cool.
I want a banana this big.
So, what are the odds we're gonna get 10 out of 10 red decks? We're 7 out of 7 so far.
I mean, probably at least one more.
I
That's my
agree.
bet. At least one more. You know what? I'll go for 9 out of 10
Nine
total.
out of
That's
ten. Okay.
that's my bet. That's my bet. 9 out of 10. I'm gonna bet that we're definitely gonna play against red 2 more times.
I think this play is typically not on red.
What are they typically on in
I
your
feel like they're
experience?
typically on these control soupy, do nothing blue decks.
Okay,
I think we keep, but it's not great.
that sounds okay. I don't hate it.
I think I
It's
would
got
love it more.
mana. It's
Yeah,
got spell.
I think I would love it more if the arbor was something else. Can't have them all though.
Here, have a heritage druid. Sacrifice to the gods.
It's my favorite thing when we play a heritage on turn one, they actually like waste a swords or prismatic ending on it. Uh oh.
Oh
Uh oh.
snap! Oh snap!
We're playing a black deck.
Yeah, blue suit my ass.
I stand corrected. I thought they were gonna be on like some 4C or Bant nonsense. I'd be curious now. What does Goldfish say about this person? What does MTG Goldfish say? Oh, Reanimator?
You pitched 2 dark rituals? Why? What else are you gonna cast? Stop casting cards.
According to Goldfish, it says the last play deck was Is it Delver, so got me off guard, I guess.
They're just sampling the meta.
Okay, so in 2019, they played Elves. Oh, this is a traitor then. This person's a traitor then.
Oh my god, he's gonna put the Sarah Emissary on creature. We should grist it.
Honestly, I think that's a low key misplay by a lot of these Reanimator players.
Besage's insane here.
Besage is insane. Grist is obviously insane. We can get to it. Obviously, we don't have that many turns left.
I think we have to Once Upon a Time, right? We're trying to find something ASAP. Once Upon a Time lets us look at 5 cards.
So the thing is, we have one, two, three, 4 turns,
That's
or
true.
or 3 turns
That,
really. I think we have to set up for a glimpse.
all right.
If they seize our once, that's fine. But in my opinion, our reanimator players should have gotten Gristlebrand and just like draw their deck, and then put Emissary into play. I think that would be the correct line.
Yeah, I don't think this is a hard lock. I really don't.
I've beaten this board state many times, and even I would have taken Archon over this. Like this does not seem very good to me. Yeah, the turn one Elishnorn, and you have the Caracas, right? That's like the best.
Yeah, Shriekmaw's not very good in this matchup, but we never brought in the removal for this matchup anyway, so it's not a big deal.
Okay, that does things. I think we glimpse here and see what we draw into. We have to be careful to like not to buy ourselves like enough time, right? Oh, of course. Thank you.
Boseiju, yeah.
There's the Maseju. If we need to, I don't even think we need to. Is the thing.
Really, you don't think so? What? How are we winning the game?
No, no. Well, we can grist them, but I'm just saying we don't even have to do it this turn. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. We can give him a turn, but
Yeah.
the sage is pretty important.
Agreed. Oh, of course we have the grist too.
Okay. Well,
Never didn't have it, right?
we have it all.
Do we attack here? Probably. I don't see why not. Actually, what am I doing? They have protection. I'm playing so bad right now.
It's cool. You're fine.
I think the key is you Boseiju when it matters, and then you kill them when it matters, I guess. Okay, there's that.
So we need a black source.
Yeah, we have to be a little bit dangerous. I mean, sorry, not dangerous. Careful here of not just like. Okay, I'm not gonna say the jinxing line here. Actually, hold on. Is that correct? I think we want to do it like that. Should have attacked with Austin. Do we even? I think we probably just pull.
No, we have to sack the Dryad Arbor to kill it, right? We don't want to give
Uh,
him a land off of Seiju necessarily.
that's true. I think no. I think I want to pitch the druid,
Okay.
and then now we have reclaimer up.
For Bog. Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
We technically could have besieged, but yeah, you're right. We don't want to give them land.
And now they finally found some. Interesting.
They're gonna go for it, and then we're going to. Well, if it's an anime dead, I don't even think we care. We have the answer already.
Yeah, if it's
Uh,
an animated dead, you let it go. But if it's a reanimate or a exhume, you grab the Bog. Yeah, let it go.
yeah, you can have that. I don't think I care. Unless they need land. But yeah, I don't think we care.
We're just gonna end step do it, so they won't have mana really to go off of.
Mm-hmm. We took a chance there, though. If they named land, that would have been kind of dangerous for us.
Oh shit! I guess that is a consideration.
Sorry, better lucky than good. And our opponent already went for, like tunnel vision into this, so maybe it's correct to assume they're gonna misplay. No, no, it's from the Boseiju. Actually, maybe you can't. I have to read this. Yeah, I guess you can name land. That's kind of a funny interaction.
Man, this is such a good game one for this matchup.
I know. They should be winning game one too. They're in a world of trouble if they lose game one. Technically a red deck too, but really a black deck.
It has red in it. I'm counting it. The other deck played Faithless Looting too.
So let's see what our opponent does here. If they reanimate, all right, we stop it here.
Bogum.
I know, right? How the mighty have fallen. It wasn't too long ago when Reanimator was literally Sadra our worst matchup, and now I think it is a top five matchup for us.
It is ridiculous how good this matchup has gotten.
So Mitchell, the other person that is on the phone, is Curran, aka Testacular. Um,
What
I think
up?
I think we just bash and then just like deck thin.
Yeah. Just present the damage.
Did I play a land? I didn't even play a land. I don't think. Whatever. I don't think it matters. Ooh,
Uh-oh.
things are getting
Uh-oh.
spicy. Things are getting spicy.
But we have a kill on table.
We do have a kill on the table, and our opponent is notably has to deal with the grist too.
What do you
Uh,
get back here? Just
get the shepherd, I guess. I don't know. Pitch an insect token, like terrible value for our opponent. Notably, we'll play around the gut shot here. They concede. I mean, we have
yeah.
onboard.
God, I love this.
Yeah, if you're a reanimator, you lose game one, you're in a world of trouble.
You're plucking at my heartstrings. I know Titania to Rebite Bog would give us more tools too.
I'm like super tempted to board this in because they went for emissary.
No, don't
Actually, that
do
doesn't even work because
it.
they named creature. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yep. That doesn't work.
Big trap. Big trap.
What's our league record right now? Are we 2-0 or 1-1? We
We're
are
2 0.
2-0. Nice. Usually, Sadra, they will try to hide the blue splash because they don't need a game one. Just so if they're not running, just to keep you guessing, right?
But thankfully, we have duresses and thought seizes
This is
and
the
not mind
actually.
break traps.
I was just gonna say that. Thankfully, this is the type of matchup where we're running discard and not those silly mind break traps.
Streamer battle. Is our opponent live, or are you saying you want us to streamer battle?
Oh, good question. I feel like our opponent's probably live based on the context from Matza Maru, but could be wrong. Could be wrong. Feels like that's what they're implying. Notably, the two protection. Okay, another trick I like to do against these reanimator players, I like to tank a little bit on the strong hands and click fast on the weak hands. Pro tip there.
This hand is rad.
That way they what is it called? That way they have a false sense of security of going in
Yeah,
for the
no,
turn one.
100% agree with you there. An Elves Mirror would not be fun to watch.
No, it's like whoever goes first probably wins.
I got the all access token though, so I can bring anything to the table. Just saying.
Force of Vigor is for Red Prison. That is correct. All right, what is happening here? They could unmask themselves, I guess. I think I take the unmask. Well, the problem is if they draw another black card, they unmask. Well, they can't unmask. Well, if they unmask me, that doesn't do anything, right? Hmm.
Huh.
They could try to go all in if we take a what is it called? So they could unmask us into the exhume. Yeah, I think we take the unmask. Their hand just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Yeah.
It's the enabler.
HC Fox. Notably, we have a turn two, right? This is the unknown combo that is very prevalent in elves that a lot of people don't know about. It's a one card. Ooh, interesting. That changes our line a little bit. I was gonna Green Sun, and that's like our one card kill, right? But now I think, yeah, I think I just take it now.
I don't know. I think green sunning for one actually may have been correct here. I realized I wasn't talking out loud, but uh, because yeah, we're just looking at the same two spells. Don't we take exhume here?
I think we take Animate Dead here.
Beseiju destroys animate dead.
Yes, but we want the full blowout, right?
Faux show.
Also, like, really, you don't want the Archon to be in play. Is my thinking. So here, I'm just gonna not do anything because I want to earmark the Wirewood for the endurance. So if they go for it here, they just get fully blown out. Yeah, Reclaimer, one card kill pretty much in this matchup. If you untap, the game is over. Literally, which is kind of crazy. I think here we just do that.
Yeet.
Actually, hold on. We'll even play this even tighter. We'll play the symbiote, and then oh, don't let this be an agent or something random like that.
If they played opposition agent there, I would have been incredibly upset.
All right, well, our one card kill is on and beats removal here, right? All right, it's scoop phase for our opponent here. Argument to be made to not play the Wirewood because you want to keep the Visionary too.
Nah, pitch the visionary. We don't need it.
That's true.
If it stops them, good riddance. And it looks like we're gonna need to stop them here.
I know we have to stop.
Exhume! Got
Got
him!
him. And we get a endurance back. This is the full savage, right?
I love it.
Do we put anything back? Probably not.
Nah, we want our lands
It
in
would have
our
been the
yard.
full blowout if we got to put a bog back. We know the last two cards, I believe.
And I think they played the swamp.
No, I think they might have. I feel like we know their hand, but I could be wrong. They should concede now, but that's me. One nice thing the Wirewood does is it does increase. Our opponent just typed, seems you had a great hand, and then GG. I guess it's not bad, pretty average hand for an elf player.
I use foreign black bordered German ones signed by Chris Rush, who I got to meet before he passed away.
Hmm.
True story.
Yeah, I have my lightning bolts signed by Christopher Rush before he passed away. My only regret was their I forget their whiteboard is the only thing.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, that's typically not how. Well, post war, I think that's pretty common how the Reanimator matchup goes. In general, we probably lose game one, but win games two and three. I would not mind queuing into Reanimator all day, aside from the fact that the gameplay is quite boring.
Alright, the next red deck we're gonna get is Sneak and Show.
Might be, yeah. You're absolutely right, Sager. I don't think the average Reanimator player that is like decent level realizes how bad the matchup is for them because especially if they're accustomed to playing against the traditional build, that build is significantly worse against because Nettle Sentinel is not a one card win, right?
Dude, Burn is hilarious now because we just have you can play the 3/4 tribal strat against them and it's totally fine.
Yeah, they cannot really beat 3/4s. It's like crazy to think about these red decks. It's kind of like having your built-in Tarmogoyf without actually having to play a bad card like Tarmogoyf.
God, what were they thinking making endurance a 3/4 out of all things? Like it would have been so much more reasonable as a 3/3, I think.
Yeah, endurance. It's crazy to say. Like I know, again, like I said, I know a lot of people. They think elves, Allosaur, Shepherd. I do not even think it's the second best creature potentially in the deck. I think the number one creature deck is obviously Reclaimer, and I think number two is up for debate between. The next three would be obviously, I think, impersonally, Endurance, Shepherd, and then probably Wirewood. But it's close.
It's really close. Okay, this person was last seen playing Red Prison, apparently. So I was right.
It's so
Nine
far 9
red.
out of 9 red decks. Yep, this guy's got Ancient Tomb Start. It's all the classics. Uh oh.
Oh, it's 10. It's Ruby Storm,
This
dude.
matchup is unwinnable, I think. Literally unwinnable matchup right now. Oh my god. Why? Why? Allosaur is literally the only thing that you control cares about. I'm not sure I believe that, Mitchell. My personal opinion, the best card against control, besides a Resolve Gris, is actually Wirewood. So we have a turn 3, but we're probably not getting there. I think we're getting smashed this round. I don't, pun not intended. I think we're getting smashed this round by this deck. I do not think this matchup is good.
Why are we playing this deck again?
Anything with Rite of Flame is anything with Rite of Flame is a problem. That might be true for you, Mitchell. I think in general though, I find Allosaur Shepherd to be very overrated because it incentivizes walking into sweepers, if that makes sense. We do not have anything resembling a turn two here. All right, we're gonna bash. I don't think this deck plays Echo. I could be wrong. Uh, do we?
This stream has been so weird. I agree.
Okay, we'll pull a land. I don't know. I see Kozilek's return in Staticaster all the time, Mitchell. Also, like, against some hands, the blue player doesn't even have permission, so they just go after your mana. So and that's when Shepherd is really bad. What the heck is that? Okay.
Yo. Yo.
What is going on here? I mean, respect though. Respect.
That's it. I'm getting another beer.
I mean,
Bullshit.
I'm already accepted the fate. We're losing this. We're losing this match. We cannot beat Rite of Flame decks without Mindbreak Trap. They relayed for how much? 4? Maybe that's reasonable. What did they get off the Burning Wish? Did I see? Maybe they revealed it already. Oh, they got Rite of Flame off the Burning Wish. Alright, sure. Notably, we have lethal here if we... Actually, we just straight up have lethal. What am I... As long as I don't jinx it. There you
All right. More alcohol acquired. Did we
go.
win?
We did win. They are...
What? What the hell?
Our opponent relayed, and we just have a turn 3 natural order kill. Uh, Probably, I think. I mean, it seems like this is the type of deck that would just leave treasures up. They probably play LED too, to be fair. And maybe have these artifact mana. I think it's like better than other stuff we have. What do we even see off the? Oops, wait, too late.
Holy shit, we're up a game. Let's go.
Not words you're supposed to say against this kind of deck. Oh, actually, huh. I think Ruby Storm plays like Passive Flames, if I recall. So the endurances might have text.
I don't know.
If nothing else, they're Lotus Petals.
Fine, have it your way.
We'll see. I think they play. The Caracas line is cute. I find if they have a Bergie, it's probably not gonna matter. HC Fox, but it's like it can be relevant. Ugh, I'm tempted to bring it in now.
Cut the one more symbiote for it.
Alright, we'll do it. We'll do it just for Sadra. We'll do it. Oh, sorry, for HC Fox. We'll do it.
If we can't Shriek Maw her, we'll at least Caracas her.
Also, the thing, Mitchell, is these Tundra decks have like 8 removal spells, so it's like very hard for Shepherd to even stick, right? Not to mention, like, it just literally does not do anything by itself. It's gotta be Medallion, right? Turn 1. There it is.
Gotta be the medallion.
Gotta be the Medallion. Alright, we're gonna thin first, of course, like a proper mathematician would do. And then, yikes, that is hideous.
But Sage destroys medallion.
It does, but it's so slow.
But Sage destroys medallion.
I wish I had information first. Yeah, I wish I had information first before doing this. I think you're probably well. Let me see. I don't. No, the thing is, Boseiju gives them a land. I think I'm gonna not do that line and take Visionary. No.
Coward.
is going on here?
See, it doesn't matter if they have another lane. All right. Bonus round doesn't matter. Burning Wish matters. Inspired Tinkering is too costly for them at this point. Burning Wish is the only card worth taking, I think.
Yeah, because they would have to have startup mana to bonus round and they don't at the moment.
Yeah, they need 2 red. That's not happening. Landro pass. No, they drew the pedal. I quit.
Oh my god, why? Holy shit, I think we just lost.
It's a good thing we have the play in game 3.
That's true. I think this matchup is just completely hideous, though. Anything with Rite of Flame is just. We really need Mindbreak Trap. Because those decks tend to not be able to beat it. Did we even draw the duress against the Reanimator player? We did not, huh? Fortunate. Maybe we should play. Free spells are broken. Alright, we're dead here. Or just concede and complain. Yeah, that's true. We have complaint equity if we don't play Mindbreak Trap.
The eternal debate continues.
I know, right? We've talked about this so much. For those who don't know, Curran and I always go back and forth, especially me. And Curran's like, "Are you really gonna play Mindbreak Trap again?" Every time I add it back into my list, just because I just got turn 2 or turn 1 by Tony Scapone, right? And his minions and his minions.
It is a constant topic of conversation. Are you getting Bane fired
I guess I
twice for
am.
real?
I guess they do that so that they don't reveal to me what they have. I don't know. Didn't seem like they have.
This match is whack.
Maybe this means we don't bring in the endurances now.
Get the endurances out of here. Give me some more drawback.
All right. Well, we're gonna bring these back in. It's a hideous matchup though. We need the Mindberg traps, right, for auto win equity.
It's alright. All we gotta do this time is keep a hand with discard, and we should be okay.
We had discard last game. That wasn't enough.
Yeah, well, it's enough this time. Bet. Oh, no.
It's a keep. Once it's gonna get
No.
there.
Oh, no. You believe way too hard in that card.
Once upon a time is gonna get there. It's why we do not. This is the exact reason why we keep Once Upon a Time. Heart of the cards. See.
My god, you're so good.
All right. The question is, do we want to fetch these away? I don't think we want to see any of these cards. So we're gonna take the Bayou. It preserves life, and then we're gonna seize here.
Wow, those are some pretty good cards.
They
Gee,
are.
which one should we take?
How do they beat? What is their red source count? Can they beat us if we take a Lotus Petal? Can they
uh,
actually beat us if we take a Lotus Petal here?
I don't know. I don't know what their red source count is. This is like not tag. This is different. This is built differently. I'm not sure. Like, so if we take Medallion, we just get Burgied on turn 1, right? And then they
I don't think
don't
we can
have
take
a red
Medallion. That's
source. Okay, I'm just talking through the options. Bergie, if we take Bergie, they still have Ruby Medallion, Petal, Wish, and Manamorphose. I don't know, dude. Take the Petal. Fuck them. Let's go. Go big.
I feel like they are gonna have a hard time. Yeah, I don't. But I could be wrong. I don't know how many Mount Red sources they play. I
I
think
think
the. I
it's
think
the
it's.
risky line, but it's a line.
I think
It
it's
pays
Petal
off.
or it's Bergie. I don't think it's any of the other ones.
In my opinion, Bergie is the smart choice, but Petal is the gambler's choice.
I feel you there on the gambler's choice. And based on our hand, I think we need to gamble.
Let's gamble.
All right, we're gonna try to screw them out of a.
Tomato soup night. Yeah, it is.
All right, they're gonna go into medallion. That is
Perfect.
expected. I think we do that. The question now becomes. I think we actually also do this. Yeah.
Yep, that seems correct to me.
Yeah, and if we top deck a land, okay, okay, there we go. We can shut off their outs. Oh, there is shutting
Oh,
off their
ho,
outs.
ho, ho, ho,
There is shutting off their outs.
ho, 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 get him.
Sometimes it pays to take the cheesy line. All right. Did they miss again? Let's see.
Yes,
Nice, nice.
yes, you're a genius.
Nice. Just one time, top deck cradle. That's
That's
not.
fine too.
All right, we have.
You can just Dino Bash and put them very low to not use tombs, and then win the game next turn.
Let's see. Do
There's
we have?
there's no win here.
There's 6, 7, 8. No, we're at 7 mana. We're one short.
Yeah, we can't do it. We just have to Dino Bash.
And clench for a turn.
I think this is fine though, because again, you're disabling tomb usage.
Well, we disable one tomb.
That's still
Still a lot,
plenty.
yeah. Did we get there? I think we
Dude,
did because they're pausing. Uh-oh,
mm,
their clock stopped, I think. So maybe
come
they
on.
just conceded? I love it, HC Font. I cannot believe that we won. This matchup is like near unwinnable too.
What is going on?
I think the big takeaway is when a matchup is that bad, you have to hope to get lucky. And we took the cheesy line and mana screwed them. I think that's
I
the
think
takeaway here.
I think us drinking together is a good combination because we're winners.
I agree. Cheers again. Actually, I already finished my alcohol, but
I still got plenty of beer.
TS on mana. This stream has been very lit, for what it's worth. Regardless of how this last match plays out.
We already got to the 9 matches that were red. Now, do we get a break? Do we get to just play against like Mono Green Cloud Post or something here?
I actually lost. Well, actually, I punted, but I lost to Clapos actually just last night. I think our literal best matchup. If we play Archon, it would be Enchantress, but I think it's probably 8-cast still.
Yeah. 8 cast would be a funny way to wrap up the night as like the non-red deck.
Yeah, we went literally 9 out of 9 of our red decks. Most of the variety mono red too.
I'm really curious to see what this last pairing is going to be.
And for the 5-0. I know. Imagine being a Ruby Storm player playing against a deck that literally has no interaction against you, aside from 6 measly discard spells. Questioning their life choices for sure. I think the chef's kiss was when we Green Sun for the collective, and they immediately played the Lotus Petal.
And then you saw for a second it said they were trying to pay costs for something, and then it went away and they passed turn, which means they totally tried to activate Lotus Petal.
That's true. That's exactly what that means. Oh, come on, Mitchell. Don't be like that. Don't be a party pooper, Mitchell.
Yeah, come on.
I think the most common card we faced tonight, besides Basic Mountain and potentially Snow Basic Mountain, is Shadow Skull Smashing. Dang, the queue is long right now. 2 minutes. Looking back on our sideboard, we
I should log in and queue up right now for the mirror match finale.
Maybe nobody's playing right now. It is a Monday night.
Oh, it's not that late though.
That's true. Maybe they got stuff to do. I don't know. What is on TV tonight? Maybe they're watching TV.
I don't know what's on TV tonight.
I just
It's,
have. Go ahead. I just have Wednesday earmarked before for Kenobi and Miss Marvel. It's too bad we only got to try out the Shriek Moss for only one match, but we did win in style.
all right, I just joined the league. Should I press queue
No,
up?
no, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, our wins were decent too. What was game night on? I think this was the Madness player. Um, I think Reanimator was supposed to lose 2-1. I'm sorry, win 2-1. This was probably supposed to win 2-0, I think. Miss Marvel, I've enjoyed it so far. I think like it's more definitely like coming of age type show, Sadra. But I've enjoyed it a lot so far.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention to you. I finally caught Multiverse of Madness on Disney Plus since they released that recently. So
Nice.
I have now seen it.
What did you think?
I enjoyed it. Obviously, fanboyed a little bit at certain parts because
Mm-hmm.
I'm the kind of fan who's seen all the movies and all
Mm-hmm.
that stuff. That's just so I definitely fanboyed at certain scenes. I thought the plot line was a little bit ridiculous, but I get it. I understand that they had to do that the way
Mm-hmm.
they did it and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I know some people didn't enjoy it as much, but I personally enjoyed it too. But I also like appreciate the backstory behind, especially Wanda. So.
yeah, getting some Scarlet Witch story was definitely pretty gratifying finally to see that bit that arc. You know,
Which arc? Oh, the
yeah, Scarlet Witch.
Hmm.
All
So
right, here we go.
so Mitchell played 2 matches. Who did he cure into? I don't know. Maybe Deltar and Eric Landon, or Tony Scapone, maybe. Oh, it is a full 10 out of 10. This is usually a Goblins player. That's true, Sadra. That is true. I actually thought they resolved that in WandaVision. So it was strange to see her, switch sides again, so to speak. Yeah, Matt's been playing against for sure. Here our opponent is likely on goblins, but you never know. They sometimes are on like reanimate or something like that. Our hand notably not particularly great.
Yeah, kind of lackluster.
It's got the. I think this is one of the rare instances where I don't take Cradle.
Visionary is going to be more important here for sure.
Right. We want to smooth out our hands here. Let's see what our opponent's
Mountain.
on.
Oh,
Once upon a time? What is
snap.
going on?
Uro.
Huh. Interesting. Looks like it's
This
Bat Earl.
isn't a red deck at all.
I know. What is going on here?
Hold
Uh,
on a second.
I think we just bash and then probably save the fetch for like whatever we need in the future. Just play the visionary. Ah, of course we. Just like a pro, right? We drew the Cradle instead.
Oh yeah, with the Marvel stuff lately, they're definitely making you like having homework before each of the movies with the one shot shows for sure. But don't get me wrong, those shows are awesome. It's just it sucks that you have to pay for the service to really be all the way up to date on what's going on in the Marvel universe.
How greedy would it be here to not bog?
To not bog?
They would have to
Uh
have fetch into cantrip, but then we would be screwed. I feel like we kind of have to.
yeah, I think you throw them in the trash can.
Yeah. All right. Peace.
Sucks, but it's got to be done.
It's the safe play. It sucks,
Yeah.
but yeah, like you said, it has to be done.
We got plenty of time to draw cards off this visionary.
Actually, we should have bashed. I realized that was a mistake. Yeah, so they definitely would have had it. Thank you. I take that as a compliment, Mitchell. So I think I missed a point of damage because I'm gonna bounce the visionary anyways. So presumably they block the shepherd, so we bounce the visionary. But I guess that leaves us open in discard.
Yo, JPA is a scary name to sit down across from, and I do it way too often in the challenges on Saturdays. Let me tell you what.
Our opponent notably played preordain in a fair deck. Don't they realize it's 2022? Like, if your cantrip is not ponder or brainstorm, it should not probably not be in your fair deck, unless they are on an unfair deck. I guess maybe a learn or something.
Sultai is a weird red soup. Hey, what's that? What's
What
that
is
doing there?
going on here? The Maverick? I think it might be Bat Maverick. Huh. Oh my god.
Jesus? That's it. I'm packing up my things and I'm going home. What the hell is this nonsense?
Why do we have to pair into this nonsense right now?
Okay, we have Beseju though, low key. Like
Skip their
we can
untapped
actually
phases.
deal with.
Oh my god, why us? Also, we have a water with symbiote. Alright. Let me think. What do I most want to do here? If I bash. What? Everything okay? If I bash here, I don't think they're gonna block with a ranger, right? You would think
Uh,
not, at least. Although they can block with the arbor, I guess.
yeah, that Scrib Ranger is too important with stasis out,
Mm-hmm.
because that's how they're trying to get like value out of us.
I think
So
we do this. I think we probably play the Reclaimer and the Cradle, and then I hate to give them satisfaction of killing this, but they do have the
I mean,
Ranger
that card is going to be a problem, like
down the
legitimately.
road. Yeah.
Are we thinking about main phasing it so we can use the remaining mana to cast Visionary again?
We could do that. Yeah. I think we play the Visionary first, and then in case we draw the.
Get out of here, Stasis.
The problem with that is like I think we wanted to not let them untap with full mana, right? So I actually don't know about that line that we just took.
Oh, I guess that is a consideration, but I don't know. Leovold?
I would think Leo, yeah. That's reasonable to use.
Chris. Interesting.
Plus, probably. Yeah, I think we punted there by allowing them to untap with full mana, but hard to say. Why do we have to pair into the stasis player?
I think I think they would have been able to grab Grist regardless of whether they untapped with full mana or not. With
Yeah,
thanks
but
to Strip
the thing is,
Ranger.
it might have stopped them from doing another play. Depends.
What's their target?
What are they? The Wirewoods? Sure, I guess I'll bounce the.
Vision.
Well,
I think you bounce a Visionary here, right?
I
We
feel
need.
like we should take the Grist down, right? Or maybe we don't care.
Nah, I don't think we care enough about that. I think we need to draw more cards.
Sure.
How are we gonna pair into Stasis in the last
Well, we
fucking
did wait like 4 minutes, so maybe that's why. Unfortunately, we got paired against whoever's available. Oh my god.
Yeah, you love to see it.
Mhm. Yeah, I would think so, but don't. Come on, what is going on?
Man, if that Progenitus was Titania right now, you'd be creaming yourself. Especially with double Cradle play.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. Kind of.
Oh man. I think we do we bash here or what do we do? I guess we do bash just in case. That's 3, 4, yeah. They can block one, but they lose the other.
Well, cool. No more Grist, I guess.
I'm not enjoying this particular matchup though. Unfortunately.
That seems total.
Ah,
Oh, that's cute. I love that.
believe it or not, when we play Queen Ranger, I have dreams of doing that with the other land. I forgot what it's called. The cycling for two.
Cycling for two.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hello.
Whoa, we get our own Grist? Deal. Unless we just beat. I think we attack. I think we just have to keep the pressure up.
I think we can do everything though. Actually, no, that's not true. So this gets us to 4 plus 5. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we just keep pressuring, right?
Yeah, we can just use a fetch to grab Dryad Arbor next turn. Or this turn, whatever.
Brainstorm again.
Nah, Brainstone. Yeah, but it wouldn't be good here against the Collector Oofy. Non-bow, total non-bow.
Nice. Okay.
Hey, let's go,
Their hand
dude.
must just be trash. All right. Well, how do we want to play against this kind of deck? I feel like the Shriek Maw won't hit the relevant cards, which are in black. Hmm.
Force of Vigor, maybe.
They have their own collector, so probably not. The Bog, I think, was relevant there to hit the.
Uro.
Yeah. They're a green sun deck. Maybe they have Leo, but they didn't show it. I don't think we saw black.
We
Actually, we
did,
did.
bias.
Yeah, we did. I feel like they could have Leo.
Caracas seems like a fine card to bring in for that.
Uh, do you think they have Force? I would
They're
guess.
playing blue, I assume so.
No, they did. They played Preordain, so yeah, probably. Actually, no, that might be the opposite, right? If they play Preordain, it probably means they couldn't play Brain. No, that doesn't make any sense.
No, they probably play both.
They probably put. Yeah, you're probably right. I think we probably board out the Endurance.
What are we bringing in here exactly?
I don't love like any of these cards against
I
that kind of deck.
I don't love them either. Like I just the main deck strat kind of seems fine, right?
Yeah, I
For
think
the
you
most
might be
part,
right.
minus the Oofy for the Caracas, which is totally fine.
Because the thing is, I think the Shriekmaw is not gonna hit anything we care about. Is the issue with that?
Yeah, it feels like
It,
overboarding if
it,
you bring
it
it
feels like the only thing we potentially care about is either Leo or like Agent potentially or Engineer, right? In black. I don't think we care about any of their non-black stuff. Well, this is quite the hand.
I like it.
Uh, I thought about that. I don't even know how good Stasis is against us, to be honest. And I
We
feel like if
have
they, huh?
Yeah, we have like Beseiju and stuff. I don't know. It seems like medium.
Here we have the punish if they don't remove the druid.
There's Ponda.
I wonder if they had days. I mean, they're playing Stasis. They can have anything, I guess.
I would love nothing more than to draw an Allosaurus Shepherd here, I think.
I agree. Or Cradle. Ding 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 ding
Oh!
ding ding ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right, we're gonna do that.
Don't force us. Thanks. Hey, we have the Beseiju just in case.
uh, I think here.
Just recast Visionary, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, so good. So good, dude.
Do we attack here? And I think the answer is probably
No.
yes. No?
Mm, what if they stasis us? I'm just saying. We kind of want to leave the heritage druid up. I don't know. Maybe not.
What are the odds they block with the arbor? I mean, I guess we don't want to give them the option. One damage is not
Yeah.
enough.
It's not. It's not worth.
Losing the game, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, how's it going? Our resident Storm players here. You'll never believe what we beat in the last round, which I think is arguably even worse than the epic gamble for us. Arguably, not fully, but potentially.
Arguably.
We beat Ruby Storm, which I think is near impossible. I found that matchup to be very difficult. Uh oh.
All
Don't do
right.
it.
Here comes the
Here comes.
plaguey boy.
Here comes the engineer. It's that or Green Sun. Oh, it's Black Mana, so it's gotta be. Okay, I don't care.
Oh yes. Let's go.
A do nothing card.
Probably going for symbiote. We probably want the bounce here, right? Because just to draw a
We
million more
do. I'm
cards.
just debating what to bounce here.
I still think it's visionary, probably.
You're right. It probably is. I'm curious. What was the first time you it's gotta be a while ago. It definitely wasn't the first time I've ever done something like that. Cha-ching.
Time to draw a million cards. I wouldn't have made land drop there.
You would not have.
No, I don't think so. I think I would have tried to pray to draw into another cradle at some point in the chain.
Oh, I think we take the upfront from the heritage, but that's me. I'm not as greedy.
Fair enough.
Also, how are we losing from this?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard at this point.
Even engineer is probably not enough at this point. Also, rule of thumb if you're learning elves, with having a double glimpse chain, very important rule to what is it called? To bring back one drops because you conserve the mana.
Yeah, it's not like we need to draw 3 off visionary.
Okay, did they concede? No, not yet. I was waiting for the concession. Where is the natural order? What do we want to do here? We can tap. Notably, still get Green Sun for Wirewood, I guess.
Keep going.
We really are gonna whiff, huh? That's kind of crazy.
We have Boseiju in case they try to, like, tap us out with stasis, right?
We do, yeah, we do.
Do we have another? We don't have another symbiote.
We have one more, right?
Didn't we board one out?
I thought we kept all. No, we have one more.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
Keep going. No, actually, where is the last symbiote?
Oh, it's dead. It's in the death pile.
Oh shoot, you're right. I think here, I guess we get the reclaimer.
Yeah, it's
And then we once. This is actually kind of neat. The endurance.
just in case some bullshit happens.
I, think, 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 I, think Do we want to pitch the as an out? Probably not. I think we pitched it once.
Make sure to hold the Pasaju. Yeah.
All right, now they gotta kill us here.
Insect, pretty good.
They've got to do something crazy here. That's probably the stasis, sure.
That's fine.
Yeah. I should cancel. I want to do this correctly. Cancel.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Did
is
we
our
get
opponent going
it?
to concede here or no? That's a lot of damage. Yep, there you go.
Yes, the beautiful
Success!
5-0.
Pretty convincingly, too, to be honest. Although we had some crazy matchups in terms of like off the radar or off the cuff. But who even needs Mind Break Trap, right?
We
we
don't even need it.
Oh man, that was actually a lot of fun. We even got to do the thing with Shriek Maw one time,
Just once.
just once, but that was enough. We even there was several highlights. We got to do the thing with Shriek Maw. We went 8-2 overall against these red decks. I guess 7-2. The last one wasn't. We even beat Ruby Storm, which is arguably the worst matchup for us. What else? We gotta take away a Lotus Petal that
I
won the
don't,
game.
I don't even know. We played Moon Stompy twice, John Dagro twice, some form of Ruby Storm bullshit twice. This is crazy.
It really is, and I think the big thing there was being able to keep up the Bosejo activation just in case, right? Yeah, we'd be reanimated, but that's nothing new, right? No, I don't think we need Leyline. I think the Nettle version definitely does because you don't have a one card just win in Reclaimer. Or two. Actually, we have like 8 of those, right? 4 Reclaimer, 4 Green Sun. And once upon a time that has like decent chance to find it as well. Because your ideal turn 1 is like, excuse me, like discard essentially. Either Duress or Thoughtseize. Yeah, I mean, typically the way the Reanimator matchup goes is like we'll lose game 1, and then you should be heavily favored games 2 and 3. Doesn't mean you always win, but should win most of the time. So what do you think of this list, Karen?
This list is pretty sweet, man. I mean, it's basically our bread and butter, right, as far as the 60 goes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but I don't know. Shriekmaw definitely needs more testing. I'm personally going to continue testing Titania over Progenitus in the main deck just
For
for
sure.
my own sanity's sake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely going to have to bring Force of Vigor back from the dead to the board, I
Yeah, there
think.
are a lot of Moonstompy, and unfortunately, you don't want to just get high rolled by them. Vorce of Vigor might be the out that we're looking for.
Yeah, I think Force of Vigor is pretty hot for the meta right now,
It
all
is.
things considered.
The matchup is high variance, but for what it's worth, Force of Vigor is good in other matchups too. It's like a monster against DNT, it's a monster against ACAS, and also a monster against lands.
Yeah, definitely a hot sideboard card. It would appear right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the list a lot. I'll probably be running something very similar in my
Mhm.
testing this week. So yeah,
Yeah. Are you gonna test the Shriek Moss, or you think this is a one-time special?
I will test the Shriek Boss because I still want to see them come off once upon a time before I put it away forever.
For sure, for sure. All right. I think with that said, I posted my socials there. You enjoyed the stream tonight. Feel free to gift me a sub on either Patreon or Twitch. Twitch is easier, obviously, because of Amazon Prime. And then let's see, who should we raid here? I guess who is Marathon Monday? There's a Pioneer player. So let's go ahead and okay, Portland Paper. I feel like that would be close to home for you.
Those guys are probably doing wrapping up in the next half hour, but yeah, we can rate them for now.
Okay, sweet. I'll go ahead and raid them, and then you can get props from them for the raid. Thank you, Sadra. I'm glad everybody enjoyed it, and then I'm glad the audio this time was good. I know we had issues last time, but I'm glad that's all resolved now. I rated Geeky Jackson the last few times high star. So thank you for coming by, and make sure to like and subscribe my stuff if you enjoy the raid from Curran and I tonight. And make sure to actually Curran, so you have your Twitch there as well, and then make sure to post your Twitter account. I'll do it right now.
Yeah, I posted that stuff in the chat there.
Okay, 1 second. Here is Testacular's Twitter. Make sure to follow. And that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun as always.